Good morning, everybody. Satire Desperado, good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and try to play play the recording I had when I was in session last night. My audio in the game last night was really out of whack, so some of it's gonna be hard to hear. But if it gets too bad, then we'll stop it, and then I'm planning on jumping into the game for a while this morning as well. But we had a good time last night, so I was hoping to at least stream as much of it into the VOD as I can. Good morning, wish me luck. My son is graduating kindergarten today, and I feel like it's gonna be a yep, but that's perfectly natural. I remember going through the same thing, but that's good. All I know is they grow up way too darn fast. Howdy. I'd gotten a telegram from Desdemona, who took minutes from the old folks club the other night, and I hadn't read it yet, so I wanted to see what they were all talking about. Yeah, just not to make things even more difficult, but I tell you what, one minute they're graduating from kindergarten, and the next minute they're coming home saying they got a job offer and they're going to move out on their own and start their life, and that's when it gets really real. Just waiting for the day life has passed. Yeah, I tell you, I remember when my kids were really small. Anybody who's had kids and raised small ones, can relate. when my kids were really young, like, and my youngest two were also 14 months apart. So for a good amount of time early on, you know, we had two in diapers, and you know, going through all that at the same time, which was absolutely bonkers. But then, like, each year, you know, I remember thinking to myself, oh, you know, this is the perfect age. I never want my kids to get older. And then the next, you know, their next birthday would come, and I would say, oh man, this is like the perfect age. You know, this is fantastic. And I can remember saying that exact same thing to myself every year as they've gotten older, because, you know, it just gets so much better and better as they get older and become like actual people. And it was a lot of fun. Good morning, Katie. Hi, Zero. And now I kind of get to start all of that again with, you know, now that I've got a grandson in the picture, you know, we're kind of going in, you know, get to reboot a little bit, which is, I'm so looking forward to it. Good morning, Hoina, clocking in for the streak. Don't perceive. Thanks for jumping in. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm hoping the audio from last night will be good enough where we can hear the dialogue, because Pappy had a real nice time last night. So if with any luck, we'll get this into the VOD, and the dialogue that we had can be heard. But there were parts of it, even when I was playing last night, that I was having a real hard time hearing folks as they were talking. And I figured out what somehow my game settings in the last couple of days, the in-game chat volume got turned down to like halfway. I don't know how that happened, but I didn't realize that was what was going on until after I had logged off, and I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with the in-game audio, and then I started checking some settings and I realized what was going on. So I've got it corrected for moving forward, but there are parts of this spot that the dialogue volume might be a little bit low. Pappy discussed the upside down pineapple with Eustace. Well, you just have to wait and find out. Good morning, Almanza. Skinny Raven, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning, Daisy. Oh, Daisy, I just want to let you know I do have I have asked an artist very close to me to start working on that emote that we talked about before. So it's in process, and as soon as I get it back, I'll get it out there so everybody can see. But I have commissioned an artist. Thank you for the tier 2, Daisy. Appreciate you. Good morning, lady. Sorry, Mary felt Pappy was too old for. Oh my God, how silly was that the other night? I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to at least spend a little while with her while she was RP, and that was a lot of fun. She had me rolling. straight up called Pappy a dirty old man, I think, when we were standing in the Bastille, and all Pappy was doing is like, hey, I know you've had a long trip. You know, there's a bath upstairs if you want to get yourself cleaned up. And she fires off the dirty old man comment. That was a lot of fun. Alex, good morning. Looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I didn't end up recording it. You know, I figured, you know, that was their thing. I didn't really want to record it and stream it. That was their gig. So I'm just happy I was able to get in and spend a little bit of time, and hopefully his mind. Hi, folks.
Howdy now.
However, if I could have your telegram, that would be divine, so I can contact you for future business endeavors.
Good morning, IT guy. How are you this morning?
How you doing there, sir? Welcome to Hollywood's Gunsmith Shop.
Hollywood's Gunsmith Shop, is that right?
That's it, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I'm stopping by. I'm looking to pick up some revolver ammo. Now, I believe I met a Mr. Holly. You ain't Mr. Hollywood, are you?
No, sir. I'm Mr. Donnie Devil.
Oh, Mr. Donnie, I believe I met a Mr. Hollywood down in Saint Denis at a dinner party at Lady Constance's house one time. He was talking to my grandson, Bill Dutton. Do you know Bill?
Oh, I've met Bill a handful of times. A great fella.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's a great fella.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah, but by all means, help yourself. We have pistol ammo.
The stream is from yesterday. Yeah, this is, I played for a couple hours last night, so this is from when I was online.
At the catalog, that you're making sure you purchase the right one, as they all feel very similar.
Yeah, I know that's right. Oh, wait, is this Mr. Hollywood right here?
Yes, it is.
There it is.
Oh, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I was just telling your employee there that you and I bumped into each other one time at Lady Constance's Manor at a dinner party one night. You were talking to my grandson, Bill.
Yeah.
So you're right. So you boys are running the gun shop now.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, fantastic.
Things. Hopefully, we have one of the people coming to the doctor down here. Hopefully, we got people selling jewelry out of here. We got auctions going on.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of things going on here. Like a one-stop shop down here.
Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, tell them about the jewelry now. Tell them about the jewelry.
Jewelry?
Yeah, we're selling jewelry out of here. Got multiple departments. So basically, we got a gun department, we got a jewelry department, and we also have the auction department. It's like a trading post, basically.
I see. Well, you know, it just so happens I am in the market for a gift for my wife, Morag. What kind of jewelry do you sell?
I believe we have. Here, let me get the guy that's actually part of it. I think he sells like gold necklaces, gold bracelets.
Is that right?
Earrings, silver, everything as well. Got engagement rings.
How about that?
Yeah, a lot of them.
And what's the fella's name that runs the jewelry department?
Mr. Riddle now.
James Riddle.
James Riddle.
James Riddle.
All right, fantastic. All right. Speaking of a gift from my wife, I ain't seen her in a couple of days. I'm wondering if you've seen her pass through town. Last I saw her, she was wearing a nun outfit.
Yeah, she just came through here and bought a double-barrel shotgun off me.
She bought a double-barrel shotgun and okay, well, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll come back and speak with Mr. Riddle about that jewelry because I'm always looking for something nice to get her, you know.
100%, I feel that. Yeah, 100%. All right, yes, come
on by. Well, I'll be on my way. I'll let you boys get back to it. It was a pleasure seeing you again.
Bye. You take care of yourself, all right? Be safe out there.
All right. If you happen to see Bill, would you let him know that Pappy was looking for him as well?
Pappy? All right, we'll do.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right. Take care.
Take care, Papa.
Take care now.
All right.
You know? Okay. So, say for example, someone come off the boat.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, howdy. Mentally.
Oh, was the volume on that dialogue all right? It sounded okay in my ears, but were you guys able to hear those guys in the gun shop talking? Mary, look at that arse. I didn't see. Where did she? Was she talking about Pappy when she said that? I didn't see that part of it. Or she didn't say it into the mic. Sounded fine. Okay. There. Oh, during the dance. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we bumped into Miguel that evening too. That was nice of him to sing a couple of songs. Little Water Witch, good morning. Thanks for jumping in. Miguel, Anybody home? Miguel. All right, Jess. Hope you have a good day. Take care. Thanks for jumping in. Still sifting through indoors of odds in between catching a little bit of live streams. I'm just now getting to the day after the court case, the part where Pappy first saw Morag. Sammy was on the horse with Pappy, and Pappy was, oh yeah, when we were in Valentine, yeah, Morag lit Sammy up. Pappy wasn't aware that any of that stuff had gone down, so he had been chit-chatting with Sammy, and then here's all about Sammy being a little liar, which he is. I tell you what, Sammy is like the biggest liar. I swear to God. Easily 95% of what that boy says is just a total fabrication. He's so messy. Good morning, Jake. Thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. Howdy. Radio, I'm drunk and heading to bed. Wanted to say, well, thanks for jumping in. And I think that was Morag that had just rode by last night. Everything is a lie. Yes, exactly. M Fresh, good morning. If I didn't say good morning already. Sammy's character is the worst. Yeah, he's the worst, which makes it just so freaking hilarious. No one's gonna believe anyone until Sammy comes out and admits he was lying. See, that's the thing. All Sammy says, even in the middle of all the lies that he tells, is I always tell the truth. I never tell a lie. Ask me any question, I'll tell you the truth. Isabella mostly lies for self-preservation. Sammy is just pathological. Yes, very true. Sammy is pathological. Yeah, exactly, lady. He'll tell you, yeah, ask me any question, I'll tell you the truth. And then the very next words that come out of his mouth is just a straight up lie. That court case was horrible, but great if that makes sense. I know the judge would wound up being a fake and the real judge was killed, but I did not watch any of the VODs for the court. I've caught bits and pieces of meta here and there saying whatever judge was at that case turns out to just be some other guy who wasn't really the judge, but I don't know. There's so much crap going on. I don't have a firm grasp on hardly any of that storyline. But Sammy telling so many lies at court, then the judge not asking Morag about... Well, I mean, here's the thing. If that guy really isn't a judge, how could anybody expect him to actually hold proper court proceedings, right? If that guy was a total sham and it turns out that, you know, he did whatever to the real judge, then of course it's going to be a total mess and a not real case. Good on that character though for pulling something off like that, because I mean I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it sounds like it's absolutely hilarious. Won't be satisfied until someone admits everything that was said about Morag was a lie. Yeah, that probably will never happen because there's been so much stuff since the beginning of this the server with that storyline that to even begin to try to untangle all of the lies and the mistruths that have been told and spread. I mean, that'll never. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever be satisfied, Jake. It's just too damn messy. I think the owner of the server is trying to keep the mess going. Yeah, oh yeah, Ravage, absolutely. He's right in the middle of it, and I think it's amazing.
What is your name?
Oh, speaking of the little liar, here he is right now.
Come on down to the manor. I'll get you nice and full. Don't talk to this man. He's a freak.
No, I know him. We have similar horses.
Don't talk to him.
He's not talking to us, so we
Good. Good. Get out of here.
Hello.
How
Papa's,
dare
get out of
you.
here. I'm still mad at you. Get out of here.
How dare you call me a freak? Wait, what are you mad?
I'm still mad at you.
I'm still mad at you. Wait, remind me
What did I
why
do?
we were mad at each other.
You refuse to help me because your wife is mad at me for no reason.
Oh, that's right. That's why I'm mad at you. How dare you be mad at me for that?
You know she's going around raising money for a fake funeral?
She's going around. Well, I kind of been looking for her. Have you seen her around?
She's in town, riding on a horse.
And
She killed some guy or something and raising money for a
she
funeral. I don't
killed
know.
somebody, and she's Sammy. Now this sounds like
Something.
another one of them lies that you've been famous for telling.
Well, I think, I don't know, it's very suspicious. She did something, now she's raising money for the funeral.
What was this fella's name?
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of, right here. I'll
Rode a
find
bad
out.
horse.
Hello, Miss Athena. How are you, darling?
Oh, cool.
Did you raise money for your funeral yet?
$3.
Okay.
Sammy said you killed someone, and now you're trying to raise money for it. Is that true?
No, I said somebody got killed in front of her. and she
That's
wanted
not
to
what
raise
you
the
just
funeral.
told me, Sammy.
Oh
You
my
just told
God.
me she killed
What did
someone.
Sammy tell you?
He just said you killed someone, and now you're trying to raise
No,
money
I said
for a
you
funeral.
saw someone die. I didn't. Ah!
You wanna
No, I
fucking
didn't say
die?
that.
That's
I didn't say
exactly
that.
what you said.
I
No,
got you fucking lying.
no, I didn't say. I said you saw someone die in front of you.
Get out of my
And you're
sight right now, you little liar.
I didn't even lie. You're a bad
Sa-
person. Papa.
Sammy, that's exactly what you told me.
Oh my God! Come on, Athena.
Hmm.
Come on, Athena.
Really,
let's get out of here.
Athena? Is that the company you keep, Athena?
he will give me free food.
Athena, is that not what he just told me while we were standing here?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Yes, more.
Thank you, darling.
He is a liar and a rogue, honey. That man does nothing but lie, 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 lie.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice gun. Holy smokes.
This is first
Oh,
time.
thank you. I might just have to use it in a second.
Well, maybe we should.
Papa lies. I know it.
Oh,
Sammy
well,
trying to
hello,
deflect.
young lady.
oh, well.
Hey, yeah, doing?
Oh, Janice, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, you've joined the church, I see. That is
No.
a lovely habit you're wearing.
No.
The
but you
power of
did you get
JC
down,
controls
did you,
all.
The power of J. Yeah, I reckon so. Well, what, have you been with my wife this evening?
Exactly.
And
We're
what-
raising money for a funeral.
All right, yeah, that's what I just heard. All right. Now,
Mr. Flamberger's dead.
Mr. Flimberger. Now, who's Mr. Flimberger?
I think his name was Rufus.
Rufus Flimberger. I can't say that I
Died
remember.
over at the hotel in Rhodes.
What did he die of?
I think he stepped on a nail or something.
He stepped on a nail and died?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds terrible. Now, have you already made the funeral arrangements?
Well, we're working on gathering donations for that.
Thanks
Oh,
for
I
jumping in,
see.
Jake. Take
How
care.
much
Have
do
a
you
great
reckon
day.
it's going to cost?
Anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000.
$5,000 to $8,000. Goodness great. Well, my wife hasn't asked me for any money yet, but how about I give you a few bucks to contribute?
That would be perfect.
There you go. Hopefully that buys a flower or something.
Thank you so much. Your contribution will not be forgotten.
Well, I appreciate you. All right. Well, I think I'm going to step into the saloon and see if I can get something to drink. Where are you two off to next? Any idea?
I think we're just gathering some funds in the city.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I'm sure I'll see you in a few minutes then.
See you around.
All right. I forgot to ask how was meeting indoors, Mom. That yeah, we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream a little bit, Jake. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. She was making me laugh so hard the whole time that Pappy and Mary were riding around together. That was a lot of fun. She's really good. She's kind of natural at it too. At the just at the RP dialogue and just shooting back and forth. That was. I was quite surprised because I don't think she'd ever done anything like that before, but that was it was really good. I was smiling the whole time. I had posted a clip in my Discord. I think I put it in Indoors Discord as well too, where at one point I didn't even know what to say because they were riding back from Blackwater back toward Rhodes, and they rode through the river, and Pappy had made a comment about they were going to get a little wet again, and Mary had made a comment about, oh, she's a lucky woman. Lucky woman. She's about to get wet. I didn't even know what the hell to say. Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
Should give Indoor a run for his money. I would bet. IT guy, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
What you're talking about, but this is my clothes. What's wrong with me looking like this? Unbelievable. You disgust me.
Crust, you talking to someone over there?
I was just this lawman over here.
Oh.
Told me I had some ugly outfits.
Oh, wow, my goodness. What you been up to, young man? Well, I don't want to interrupt your conversation. I just couldn't hear the fella talking.
Oh, he's not. He just insulted me and then he.
Well, that son of a bitch. Well,
Uh,
what you been
he's
getting
long
into?
and rude. Oh, not much. Just been mining.
Good morning, Luxart.
Farming.
Nice.
And, just mostly that.
Oh, And how's that been working out for you? All right.
Oh, yeah. I saved up a lot of money.
Well, that's good. What you gonna do with all that money you saved up for?
I think I'm going to rent one of those boats and just travel the waters.
Rent what? Now, where do you rent a boat?
I was just down on the docks over here.
Come show me real quick. Show me where you rent a boat real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Chris! Oh my goodness! Oh,
I'm so sorry.
oh my pancreas! Oh, I'll be all right. Here, hop on. Oh, try not to throw me off.
This is the mining. I've been mining so much it made me so strong.
I mean, you're not kidding. You're in the best shape I think I've ever seen you in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I try my best.
Oh my goodness! So right down this way.
And go the other way. I mean left. No,
Go left?
Yeah, left. Yeah, this way.
Did it get
That's straight
foggy all of a
ahead.
sudden? Holy cow! Where'd all this smoke come from?
Yeah, I think this smoke comes from the trains, all the hills. Probably cooking something over there.
Oh, maybe. Wait, down on one of these docks?
Yeah, so you go straight ahead down here. And we can get off the horse there if you want to.
Yeah, let's go see how much.
Yeah, and then the man is over here.
Well, hello, young lady.
Well, how do?
Miss Elvini, how are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
And
We just arrived on the boat from
Is that
Blackwater.
right? Well, hello, Eustace.
Howdy do.
What you two up to tonight?
Well, we just took a boat ride from Blackwater to here, and then we're getting ready to take the boat ride back, I think.
All right, how was the ride? Bumpy?
Oh, yes, it was a little bit when we went over the tops of the gators.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah,
Yes.
I was just with my friend Krusty. He was showing me where to rent a boat down here. I was considering maybe renting one and going fishing or something. What you two up to tonight?
Not too bad. We're out with May. I don't know if you've met Big Pawpaw, who works at the saloon over in Blackwater.
No, I haven't met him, but
Ooh, your horse.
I let me get him out of here. Let me just get him out of here. All right, settle down. All right, just lay down a minute. I haven't met that feller, but I've heard of him. There's another fella in Valentine who, oddly enough, goes by Pappy as well. And oh, you met him?
Oh, wasn't that at the Boats for Older Society? Yeah.
Oh, did you all go to that meeting that was the other night?
We did. It was on Saturday.
Oh,
We're not usually awake on Saturday, but
I
we were
meant
that night.
I meant to go to that meeting, but then I ended up going on a big hike instead.
Ooh, that's exciting too, though.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I've heard about this. He goes by Pawpaw or something. Is that what you said?
Yes, he told us his name was Big Pawpaw.
Big Pawpaw.
Yeah, Big Pawpaw, Pappy, and Pappy.
Oh, all right. So and now so now I heard does he own that saloon down in Blackwater? Or he just worked there.
Not sure.
All right.
I'm not sure.
When was the last time you seen him? Because I definitely want to go introduce myself and meet this fella.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I do know for a fact that you have to place your pancake order at least months, even not years in advance.
You have to order what that far in advance?
Pancakes.
It takes him months to make pancakes.
Well,
yeah.
he had someone else there making them, but it took a while.
I mean, they must be the best pancakes they ever made, I suppose.
But I think if you wanted to talk to him, you can talk to May at the telegram office. I think she's his daughter, but I'm not positive. Maybe granddaughter, I'm not sure.
Is that right? Well, I'll have to, next time I'm through Blackwater, I'll have to have a look. So you two are heading back that way?
Eventually.
Oh, I
we're
see.
with May right now. May's over at the telegram office here in town.
Oh, all right.
There's also a granny here in town.
Is that right?
Yes, she works.
Granny Sue?
Yeah, she works
Granny
over
Sue.
in Blackwater. She has a bakery over there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over and let Krusty finish telling me about this boatman. But if you see me and you catch up to your other friends, please introduce me to him.
Right, we'll be on a boat out in the swamps, I believe.
Oh, you're
Mr.
going into the
Lydia?
swamp. All right. Well, then I'll keep an eye out for you later on then.
All right, sure.
All right. See you in a while.
Good seeing you.
See ya. We're gonna collect Skip too.
Oh, Skid's with you.
No, she was more of an enemy to them, I think, most of the time.
Yeah, Mr. Skid, good to see you again.
Oh, hello. Is that, no, remember, it's Mr. Pappy, is
Yeah,
that right?
my name is Pappy. I met you over at the big house there. Last time I saw you, you were the gardener or something over there.
Yes, gardener slash butler.
Gardener slash
yes.
butler. That's right.
But I
Now,
don't think I'll be doing that anymore. I don't think I'll be welcome there anymore.
now, why would that be?
Well, I'm writing a tell-all book about what's been happening
A
in that
tell-all book. Well, I mean, I don't know much about that house other than what I hear through my wife, but it sounds like there are quite the goings on there quite frequently.
Now, your wife is the nun, Morag, is that right?
Yes, sir. Morag Elizabeth Goul. She and I have been married and all.
The nun?
Well, she wasn't a nun when I married her, Krusty. This is a recent development now. Well, I mean, she's not like your normal nun either. She belongs to the.
Leader, I knew it.
No, it's not a cult. It's the Church of JC. I don't exactly know what JC stands for. I guess you have to be a part of the church to know that. But anyway,
Just the cult. That's what it means, JC.
JC means
Just a cult.
Uh-huh.
just a cult. You think that's what that stands for?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they took off the A in the middle, but to make it, sound more.
The Church
more.
of just a cult?
Oh, just as a word, Justa.
Well,
Justa.
yeah, I think I've seen that written down somewhere. Sure. Oh. Anyway, so
You know, Mr. Pappy, your wife, she set my friend on fire. Did you know that?
my wife set a friend of yours on fire. Now, which friend would this be, Skit?
Miguel, my colleague and friend Miguel, he was outside the telegram office and she set him on fire.
Now, hold
Trying to
on
kill
a
him.
second. I ran into Miguel yesterday, and he told me that he had kind of been in hiding for the last couple of days. Do you reckon why he was in hiding?
He told me, in fact, he telegrammed me, told me that Morag tried to assassinate him. She set him on fire, failed in that first attempt, and has been trying since to assassinate him again. He's worried for his life. He's in hiding right now.
He is in hiding right now. Now, that cannot be. She did not mention anything to me about trying to set anybody on fire.
Well,
Now, when
I'm
was
feeling awfully embarrassed about the whole thing, I expect.
so? When was the last time you saw Miguel?
I saw him maybe about 4 days ago. He was in awful shape. He had to have his hands all bandaged up.
Oh my
And,
goodness!
he just was not the lover that he once was before. Something had been a light in him had been snuffed out.
Wait, were you? How do you know he wasn't quite the lover as he was before? Did the two of
Because
you
we
have?
were lovers.
I had no idea. Are you two no longer?
Well, he's got his eye on someone, and we were not serious, so I want him to pursue the lady that he's, that he's got
I
a
see.
crush on him.
Now-
We were just colleagues and lovers. There's nothing wrong with relieving stress in the workplace from time to time.
Would you happen to have any idea where he might have headed when he went into hiding? Because I sure would like to talk to him and see what he says about the whole thing.
I dare not reveal where he might be publicly, but if he would be agreeable to it, I could one time take you to him, Mr. Pappy, if you would agree to that.
Well, I mean, yeah, if he's agreeable to it, I certainly would like to have a discussion with him about it. But let him know if he don't feel comfortable sharing any information with me. I totally understand.
He did say the last time I spoke to him about telegram that he might be brave in Saint Denis again. He has business here, so if you do see him around the city, I expect that he might, be
All right.
agreeable to being spoken to. But otherwise, he told me that he was going to a very remote and quiet place to hide. Otherwise,
I see. Well, goodness, sounds like he's been through quite the ordeal.
This whole colleagues and lovers sounds like it could be an entire chapter in the tell-all.
it wasn't gonna be actually because I had to write about me being
Good morning, Big Willie.
with Phyllis. romantic. Well, not romantically, intimately. I thought that needed a bit more of a chapter than me and Gail, do you?
Now I know Miss Phyllis. Now you've also been with Miss Phyllis intimately, have you?
Oh yes, I climbed those hills. I did.
Oh, you
And-
did. Oh, I see. Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
I mean, of course, Phyllis and I, that's a whole other kind of thing. You know, we're not colleagues. She's the lady of the house, and I'm hired help, and there's a lot of things that we had to discuss. You know, you got to make sure you got your boundaries all, figured away with all.
Yes,
of
get some messing around.
Take on the lever that's of high society.
Now, if you ask me, it doesn't sound like there were any boundaries there at all.
Well, we removed the boundaries.
Oh, I
that's
see.
What? Now that's the power of infatuation. What were you saying? Eustace name?
Oh, nothing. Keep,
Do
carry
Pappy
on.
Morag and
You just
Crusty know
shattered
each
them
other?
boundaries
Boundaries altogether. Now, Skit, pray tell, when does this tell-all book come out? I sure would like to read some of it.
Well, I'm currently writing the thing. I'm up to the chapter where the marshal gave himself as a submissive tribute to the Lady Constance, and she rejected
What?
him. And so I need to finish that chapter and a few more after that, and then we'll be good to go, get that published.
That sounds like quite the scandal as well. I can't even imagine. Well, I look greatly forward to reading this masterpiece that you are putting together.
You'll have a scandal chapter to look forward to, I promise you that.
Now, how many chapters can there be? How many scandals have occurred?
5 million chapters.
5
Or maybe
million?
a little bit less.
Oh.
Do they even make enough paper to write a book that big?
Depends how many words I do per chapter.
Oh, I see.
Again, it may be too heavy.
So
to carry.
Pappy and Krusty remember each other. I have no
That's a
idea
good point,
if,
Eustace.
if Krusty and Morag
Maybe
remember
if we
each
get
other.
one big book printed, and then I can just charge people to read the book as they come to it.
Or maybe you just release it in volumes.
No, not volumes. I think everybody's got the right idea. Get a wheelbarrow, or maybe even a train.
Oh,
Or the tram, maybe. We put it on the front of the train, and we'll just drive it round.
You know, I met a fella in Valentine the other day that told me that he had arrived in town to reopen the train.
Oh.
So
We
he,
need the train.
yeah, he was telling me he was in process of doing all the paperwork, and he was hoping to get it up and running in the not too distant future.
Oh, is this someone that has a dream and so he's making that a reality, or is it someone that actually has trains?
Well, I mean, it sounded to me when I first started talking to him, it just sounded like someone with a far-fetched dream. But the longer I talked to him, the more I became convinced that he just might be someone who can make it happen.
Oh, well, I look forward to having the trains again, because I don't know if you noticed outside the telegram office, there's that huge dust of, cloud of dust, and we need to send that back to Rhodes. Rhodes dumped that.
Yeah, Krusty and
on
I
the
just
train.
rode through that big cloud of dust, didn't we?
Awful. We need to send that back to Rhodes. We need to send it back.
Yeah. It's in the bag.
Too sweet, too sweet.
Yeah. Oh, Krusty, is this the fella you were telling me about the boat?
Oh, yeah.
TV Eric, thank you very much for the follow a little while ago. Let me see how much it costs.
That's
See, I
the
missed
money
that.
that tastes
Welcome
about.
in. Appreciate
Oh,
you
yeah.
joining.
Here's my May.
Well, now, Eustace. Now, maybe my eyes are failing me, but I see two young ladies standing in front of me. Which am I supposed to guess? Which one is May May?
So the one on the left is May May, and Granny Sue's on the right.
Your left or my left?
It's both of our lefts.
Oh, both of our. Whoa.
I think you need new glasses.
Well, hello there, Miss May May. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. Maylis Beeford's my name.
Well,
I
that's-
love your jewelry.
Well, my name is Pappy Goul. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
And how about you, young lady? What's your name?
Oh, I'm Susanny. Most folks call me Granny Sue.
Yeah, Elvani and Eustace mentioned that there was a young lady by the name of Granny Sue in town. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you as well, Pappy Goul.
Oh, yeah, he's part of that old folks society as well.
Well, I mean, in fact, I do know Miss Desdemona, and she had invited me to the meeting the other night, which I happened to miss. But I did participate recently in a bango event that she put on, and that was quite the time.
Oh, goodness, was it ever?
What, were you there that night?
Yes, I would.
Oh, my
I've
good.
seen that nun choke that little girl that done one.
Well, you know, yeah, that nun happens to be my wife. Now, I was looking in the other direction when that supposedly happened, so I didn't see it myself. But yeah, that young lady who that happened to, she made sure and tell me all about it next time I saw her.
Oh,
Pastel Dream, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I need to know Pappy's government first name. I've been curious. That one's name is Lucy, and someday she told me. She told me
Just look for the earring, man.
All right, Skip. She told me she was running for sheriff down here in Saint Denis. She called herself Lucy with the big something or another. I can't remember what that last part was.
oh, I ain't heard that none.
Yeah, so keep an eye out. I mean, now I've only met her a couple of times. I don't know how good a sheriff she'd be, but you know, she's sounds like a young person with a lot of dreams herself, which I can respect.
Yeah. I think I've seen her probably about 2 or 3 times down in Blackwater. Anyway.
Oh, I see. All right. She's quite the handful from what I gather.
Yeah, I kind of get that as well.
Now, what is it you two do for a living?
You go first, Granny.
Well, I own a bakery in Blackwater right there on Main Street, just down the way from May's business.
All right. And what business is that, Mamie?
I run the Fish in a Bucket Tavern there on the corner from my big pawpaw.
Now, Eustace was just telling me about that saloon down there and told me about Big Pawpaw. I've heard the fella's name from the man they call Pappy up in Valentine, who I guess is the mayor over there. We were kind of laughing because he said, you know, there's 3 of us walking around town. There's the 2 Pappies and a Pawpaw. I haven't met that fella yet, but I'm going to get my way down there to meet him sometime.
Yep, that's Big Pawpaw, or Buck Buford. We are the Buford family.
All right. And how's business down there?
Booming.
Is that right?
Just like Blackwater in its entirety.
Blackwater is booming. Is that right? Well, that is good to hear.
Has he caught up on the pancakes yet? I've heard the orders are backed up for months, even not years.
Oh, the Pawpaw's tavern biscuit pancakes?
Yeah, the pancakes.
Yeah. Apparently they're on order for months on end, huh?
Oh, wow, okay. Blowing smoke up everybody's asses. That's too kind.
Good.
But we just hired on a lady named Miss Doe or Dorothy, and she's the only one that works for us behind the bar that isn't a Buford herself, but she's
All
real
right.
sweet. You'll always see her down there in the morning.
She's a sweet lady.
In the morning. Oh, I was going to say, I was through Blackwater late yesterday evening and it didn't look like anybody was working, so I'm more likely to catch someone early on.
Yeah, I'm looking to hire on another bartender for the evening shift.
Oh.
It's dedicated as Miss Doe. Yep. I usually do evenings, but I got attacked by a cougar a few days ago, so I've been.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I nearly.
Are you all right? Oh, man.
I'm 9.5 fingers, but I'm still standing.
9.5. Well, I mean, you know, that's almost as good as 10 anyhow.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're okay. Now, Miss Granny, how's the bakery going?
Oh, it's going real good. I can make some cakes and pies and such, and oh man, do folks love Granny's pie.
Folks love Granny's pie. Is that well?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's wonderful.
What kind of flavors do you have for those pies?
Right now, I just have the raspberry, but I'm hoping that at some point we'll have more. You know, trying to figure out how to make some other flavors to put in there. You know.
Now, I can't tell a lie, Miss Granny. I do love a good raspberry pie now.
Oh, who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I'll have to stop by and have some one day, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Now, is that right on the same path as the saloon is?
Yes, right there on the main street. It's an unmarked building, but it's got like a little cafe inside of it, like tea settings and such.
All right. Is it on the same side of the street?
No, opposite.
Opposite side. All right.
Yeah.
I will have a look for it.
Yep. It's got. You can't hardly miss it. Right now, there's a bunch of newspapers stacked out in front of it. Almost looks like it should be a newspaper business or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Now are all four of you heading up to the swamp on that boat?
Yes, Skit was gonna go, but Skit's gotta stay in town for just a little bit.
Oh, well, Krusty must have run off with him then, I guess.
I guess, I don't know.
Well, I was gonna ask that young man. Oh, he went looking for that jewelry too. All right. Yeah, I was gonna ask Krusty if he wanted to go do some fishing or something, but guess I'll have to catch up to him later on.
Do you want to join us on the boat?
Well, you know what? That sounds lovely. Now, is the boat gonna be big enough? Do you reckon?
Yes, sir.
We had Skid on there with all of us. It worked just fine.
Oh well, then in that case, I would love to go. I appreciate the invitation.
I just need to stop by the bank before we head out to Le Gras, and then, yeah.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for the invite.
I think between me and Granny, we have food or drink if you get hungry or thirsty.
Well, that is fantastic. Well, yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was going around to the saloons earlier. I'm kind of running. Well, I don't have anything to drink other than my canteen, but I was hoping to pick up something or another.
Oh, here, let me get you something. I done packed the whole.
Pastel Dream, Mr. GG, the Forerunner. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. This is where I started getting concerned. They always have a picnic in their pocket, don't they? This is where I started getting concerned about the in-game chat. So it. Well, thank you very much. How much can I give you for this lemonade? Are y'all actually able to hear the dialogue that they're saying? Sure?
Yeah.
All right, Granny. Well, I appreciate you.
Let me give you one of these pies too, though.
Oh.
I done brought some with me. I did.
Fantastic.
People line up for those.
Yeah, it needs to go up a bit. I'm not able to control it now. This is a recording. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, I didn't even have to travel all the way to Blackwater to get some of Granny's pie. That makes my day. Yeah, this is actually a recording from last night, but this is where I started noticing that the in-game the chat volume was pretty low. I've corrected it, but hopefully for the remainder of this this video, we'll be able to hear it enough where it'll be all right. But yeah, my in-game chat, the volume had gotten turned down somehow, so.
Oh yes, I might start traveling to sell them as Miss Mamie was telling me I should do.
Well, it sounds like a good idea. If you got people lining up for them, the more you travel around, the more people you're going to have lining up.
Oh yes, indeed.
Can we make our way to the bank?
Well, of course.
Yes.
Of course. You know what? Why don't I go put my horse in the stable and then I'll meet you right back down here? Is that all right?
Yeah, it looks like it's real tired.
We're gonna need your horse if you need to rest it though.
Are we gonna need the horse?
To ride out to Le Gras.
Oh, I was thinking we were gonna get the boat right here, but okay, I'll keep my horse out then.
Yeah. Can't get past the bridge of Saint Denis.
Oh yeah, you are correct. Now, Granny, would you like to ride on the back of the horse?
Oh, I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm fine.
All right then. Well, Miss Elvini?
Sure, I'll take a ride.
All right.
Oh.
My guess is Pappy is the original boy named Sue. Could be. Have you been liking Prodigy? I think we've RP'd once or twice. I am thoroughly enjoying. So Skit was aiming for the Gators. Is that what you're saying? I'm thoroughly enjoying my time on Prodigy so far. It's been really, really great. Well, I hope we catch up to them. You think they're just going to stay in town, or you think they want to go too?
No, he said, I told him we were still going to get out, and he said, no, he had some things to do, I think.
All right.
I'm not sure about Krusty, though. They seem to have left together, though.
Yeah, Krusty might be staying with Skip for the rest of the night, but that's all right.
Oh, sure.
I struggle sometimes to hear others of what has been getting into these last couple of days.
Oh, not too much. We had a niece that came to town, Melissa.
Oh, I didn't realize you had a niece. All right. Now, was she just visiting for a short time, or is she still around somewhere?
She's over in Blackwater a lot of the time.
I would love to meet her someday.
Maybe you will. She does little chicken jokes, and she talks about horses a lot. She likes horses.
I love chicken jokes.
I'm not a big fan of horses, but I don't let her know that. I just say, yes, I love horses.
Oh, she's a... now, does she raise horses?
She wants to. I think she used to, and she's trying to get back to it again.
I see. And Melissa, her name is, you said?
Yeah, Melissa.
All right.
She's in Blackwater a lot of the time, it seems like.
You know, it sounds like I might need to spend some more time over in Blackwater. Things are getting a little bit, things are getting a little bit too rough around here for my liking.
Oh, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
We also went to Valentine the other night on Saturday night for the Elders Society meeting.
That's where I've been spending most of my time, but I mainly just work when I'm up there. I don't know a whole lot of the people yet. I mean, I know a couple. I know Miss Desdemona. I've met that Pappy fella a couple of times and a few others, but I ain't spent enough time down there yet to really get to know anybody too well.
I told him, I said, you have to be Pappy number 2, because I already know one Pappy already.
That's right. Anybody else is not Pappy now. Yeah. Well, thank you for looking out for me, Alvini.
Uh-huh, that's right. Eustace, did you want to get the horse out? I don't know.
I'm Nico, one of the Saint Denis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pappy's bumped into Nico.
So is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, sounds like we got to go up closer to the swamp or something.
Go into the swamps. We just realized we could rent boats today, and we let Skit know because Skit's wanting to rent boats and take people back and forth from Saint Denis to Blackwater.
Oh, is that one? Now that's an interesting idea. IT guy, though, you might want to check. You might be one of the issues you might be having is the same thing I noticed, where somehow my in-game voice chat got turned down to halfway.
Well, go right ahead.
But you might want to double check
Have you guys
that.
seen anybody named Sue around here?
Granny Sue?
No, not Granny Sue. Just.
But I honestly, I hate to say it. Can't say that I have. Now that we've been using in-game chat for a while, I'm starting to think. If we run into this Sue, can we tell her someone was looking for her?
Tell her Anna Marie is looking for her. Thank you.
Anna Marie. All right, Anna Marie, you take care now. I'm starting to think that TeamSpeak is a little bit better for this situation. I mean, it's convenient not having to use TeamSpeak, but yeah, the in-game chat I think might be a little bit too buggy.
Jumping in.
Yeah, I agree with you, Forerunner. And I know there's been discussion about them switching over to TeamSpeak, but you won that horse at a raffle, did you?
$50 for a Hungarian.
Now hold on, I think I might have seen this horse. Was that raffle that was going up in Annesburg?
Yes, sir. Clementine up there. So we had to, of course, Blackwater had to go up there and support our other fellow businessmen.
Yeah, I met a fella by the name of Luther who was he and a friend of his were walking around selling raffle tickets for that horse last week. Well, congratulations.
I love this horse. It's Peppy.
Mm-hmm.
This was the one that I introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luther told me that's like that horse is worth like $300 or $400 or something.
Yep. Yep. They actually, I didn't think I won because Luther didn't give me like numbers, but I was one of the first people to buy the tickets, and then another gentleman took over the raffle. And when he said my name, he said it odd, so I was like, oh, I was all sad because I was like, I didn't think I won, and then they were like, oh, that's you. I'm like, oh, it's me.
Well, that is amazing. Very nice. All right, did we have everybody? Oh, no, we were still waiting on someone, weren't we? Oh, no.
No, it's just us.
All right, shall we? Lead the way then, I'll follow. Even though I really hate opening all the stuff, Mumble has been miserable. Yeah, you're right. It's especially like when things are really, really busy in town. I don't think Mumble is the best solution for it. I mean, I give them credit for giving it a try, but if they're gonna end up switching back over to TeamSpeak for this server, then I would have to fully support that. Luther is Jugs. Yeah, Jugs plays the Luther character. We only bumped into him that one night. We haven't seen him since then, but Pappy met Luther the night he was trying to sell raffle tickets for that horse that May had won. And then We bumped into him again later on that evening when Morag got knocked out in Strawberry, and Pappy was looking for a doctor. I'm sure we'll probably come across him again at some point.
$2.50 to go to one of the islands out in the middle of the river, but you have to pay $50 to get back home.
Now that's a smart business plan right there.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame he's no longer working as a butler, but it sounds like that tell-all book is going to be quite interesting.
Oh, quite the scandal. I can't wait to see what happens in that book. If it comes out a chapter at a time, people are going to be so ready for the next chapter.
You know, I was at a dinner party at that mansion one night with my wife, and I could tell from that very night that there was going to be a whole bunch of scandals occur there.
Man, so close. Alright, I'll go get the boat.
Well, that is a big old boat, ain't it?
I'm trying to line it up with the docks if y'all want to go stand over there.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Gonna get to bed. All right, Daisy, thank you so much for jumping in. Appreciate the tier 2. You're awesome. I'm hoping to have your the purple Daisy special emote pretty soon.
$10, but somebody can sit behind me. 2 people
See you
can
soon,
sit
though.
in front of me, and then one feather gonna have to stand.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy to stand up. You able to get behind me there, Eustace? Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me.
It's all right. Oh,
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Might be too many on the boat for one person. Oh, there goes Granny. Are you sitting?
I think so.
All right. How about now? See if you can sit while I'm standing up here.
Because usually I couldn't take hold of the oar if somebody was standing next to me.
yeah, I can get sat. It's all right then.
All right.
I'll just stand. Should be fine.
You know, maybe I'll scooch up here. Oh, yeah. My pants are just a little bit wet, but I'm all right.
All right, yeah, we're fine.
Oh, there we go. All right, all right.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
it's
you were
lovely.
able to sit there, Granny.
Yeah, I
My-
didn't figure it out.
Yeah. It's I don't know how you'd explain it, but yeah.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Eustace?
Oh,
Eustace! You able to swim? Watch out for the gators!
Yeah, you probably don't want to sit like that, Mrs.
Oh, all right.
You just want to sit in the extra seat there. That's all.
Yeah, I've tried.
Oh, I apologize about that.
Well, I'm just glad to see you all right. This is dangerous waters.
Yes, they are.
All right.
If you consider the extra seat there, I'm comfortable with it.
All right, Miss Granny is the gator spotter, so if anybody gets eaten, it's going to be because she didn't spot him fast enough.
Granny, do it.
I'll do my best.
All right, then. Yeah, I noticed last night, too, when I got on the boat, my things were getting a little bit wonky as far as, like, the synchronization.
I don't say that.
You tell me that now? I would taste just, my skin is so rubbery, I just wouldn't taste good.
You just take those oars and you push them away.
That's right, we'll beat them with them.
Yeah. Down.
So, Mr. Pappy, I'm kind of curious.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that you became married to a nun?
Well, now, Granny, no, not at all. You see, she and I have been married for about 10 years. And now, of course, she wasn't a nun when I married her. But even though she is a nun currently, it's not like a Catholic nun or nothing like that. It's, it's her own church. And they're very progressive. So, that explains why we can still remain married. Mm-hmm. Now, have you met my wife by any chance?
I have had a couple of run-ins with her, I believe.
Couple of. Oh yes, of course. You mentioned you were at the Bango. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, met her one day in San Denis, sorry, and she ran into me on the sidewalk. She looked for a lady in a dress, a wedding dress.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What
That's the 2 times I've met. Other than that, I haven't seen her.
You were about to say something, Mamie?
I was just gonna say, who hasn't met your wife?
Well, she does like to travel, that's for sure.
Do you got any children?
No, we met when we were quite later in life, so we were way past the age of having children. We've adopted, a couple along the way, but never had any of our own.
There's a person, a creature.
Oh, I think he done called. Oh.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh, it's a person on a horse. That scared me.
Yeah.
It is a person on the horse.
Yeah, I thought it was a monster.
Now, what is a fella doing on a horse in the middle of a swamp?
That ain't no fella, that's a lady.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Now that I can see it.
Oh, he's moving now.
That must be a very.
Now, but if you need any help with making anything like... Oh, nice. I'll keep that in mind, Skinny. Thank you for letting me know. Mine would have bucked me off so fast, I wouldn't have seen it coming. Whoa, whoa, oh, I'm all right.
You're fast.
I ain't staying in this water with no gators.
Snakes, I hate the snakes.
Snakes too. You're right. I forgot about them. So for the purple daisy emote that I was just talking about, I've asked my daughter Maddie to give it a shot because she tinkers around with computer art as well. So I've asked her if she would give it a try and see if she could create an emote for me. I think that would be neat. You reckon?
You're made of the sturdy stuff doing all this.
Maddie had played. Reckon anybody actually lives out here? Played on stream with me
You're right there, me.
a week or two ago. Well, you take all the time you need. You're about the strongest young lady I've seen in a long time. Be able to paddle that boat as fast as you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, sturdy stuff.
That makes one tough cookie.
I can see that.
Not a bad when you got as much many brothers as I do.
Well, how many brothers you got? Yeah.
7.
Oh my.
Now that is a lot of brothers.
No sisters then?
No, I got a couple cousins, and my mom, but they didn't know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. How old were you when they ran off?
My mama ran off a little bit after she had the youngest.
Oh dear.
But, maybe 10 or so. I don't know if we're gonna make this. It's a little shallow.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
We can try.
No.
Oh no.
Hitting mud.
Now, Granny, you know, on the topic of marriage, you ever been married?
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh.
I was married for about, what was it? Oh, 28 years, yeah.
28
That's
years.
lovely.
Yeah, and I have 2 wonderful boys. Well, very happy.
Uh-oh.
Might pick it out and push. No, I think it's just too shallow in general. I
Well,
think-
maybe we're
think
too
this is where
heavy.
This is where it ends.
Maybe we can push.
So crazy that Pappy's out on a boat hanging out with friends. Meanwhile, Morag is out causing a ruckus elsewhere. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Pappy saw Morag in St. Denis earlier, but it looked like she and Janice were on some type of mission, so Pappy just moved along.
Almost there. Oh, we're doing it.
Oh no, Granny. You all right, Granny?
I got a little swamp water in my mouth.
Oh,
no.
oh, that looks disgusting.
Oh, that was nasty. Hold on, I gotta go spit over here. Oh, that.
Well, that was a good effort anyway.
It was, yeah.
Now we can take a break.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Wait, is this the only way around? Yeah, it looks like it, don't it?
Over there's the orange field, isn't it?
Yes, over there in the distance.
Are you all right, young lady?
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh goodness gracious!
The bridge into town.
That is so disgusting.
That looked horrible. That looked terrible. Oh my goodness.
The worst thing that ever has been in my mouth. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm sure that's true.
Oh God.
Oh, there's somebody on a horse. It
Now
looks
I
like
know
they're turned
where all
around.
the stuff from the sand and me.
It's the same person. Are they following me?
You think it floats all the way out here?
Looks like it.
Button it back?
My goodness. Did we try? Oh yeah. Yeah, we probably can't get the boat through that way either, can we?
But we can go back and get another boat because there's more waterways in the swamp.
Well, if we get another boat, we're gonna get stuck in the same spot, though, ain't we?
We're not coming down this way again.
Oh,
We're
I
on
see.
The other side.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm game if everybody else is, and I can help pay for another boat.
Oh, so we're being followed.
Is it?
Yep.
You think the person on that horse has been eyeing us?
Nope.
Do you recognize her?
Nope. Just after you see someone 3 times, you kind of.
Yeah, you get suspicious.
Well, maybe she's just out here hunting or something.
I hadn't heard no gunshots and didn't see no bow on her back.
You are very observant and correct now that I think of it.
It's true.
Well, she wouldn't pull anything funny like, you know, come after 5 of us now.
I hope not.
Yeah,
No, the water ended up being too shallow. We couldn't get this boat further on either side of that little island. I was just reading the telegram about the about some of the topics that were discussed at that meeting the other day, and I saw what had been proposed about keeping track of all the nice young men and young ladies.
A little book of who's nice
Mm-hmm.
and who hates the elderly.
Right now, we've got Chuck in our book.
What, you got who in your book?
Chuck.
Chuck. Now, I met a young fella by the name of Chuck. He was right off the boat from Ireland.
Oh, you don't say. That sounds like the same.
Is this the
person.
same? Oh my goodness! What did this Chuck
Never
fella
give me
do?
his last name, so just know him by Chuck.
Now what? Did he say he didn't like old people, or did he do something to show it?
I think it was someone else told us that. It was. Who else was there? Was it a Lucy that was there?
Oh, it was Lucy that said that.
Yeah, told us that Chuck hated the old people.
Well, you know, Lucy is also trying to convince everybody that my wife choked her out. So, you know, since I didn't see it, I have to assume she's lying about that too.
What? But didn't she?
What? Not that I saw.
Just 'cause she ain't seen it doesn't mean it's not true.
Well, how do I know? Just ain't everybody just making up stories?
20 people are saying the same thing. You kind of got evidence is there.
Well, I
They
mean-
don't just hang people. If you didn't see somebody commit a crime and they hang him, are you going to say, "Oh, it never happened"?
Yeah, you do raise a valid point now. I can't lie. I'm usually blind when it comes to the wrongdoings of my wife.
Yeah, I was about to say, but it's good that she has someone that's always gonna defend her.
Not Lucy trying to convince people that Chuck hates old people. That makes total sense for
Confirmed. They get a little question mark.
Pappy is not surprised by that. See that fella, I guarantee I'm going to ask him about it.
Then there was Irma Jean. There's a question mark by her name as well.
You could probably just remove the question mark from Irma Jean. I know how she treats me, yeah, and she probably treats all old people the same way.
I see.
The person
y'all
said that
have a
she
look.
kicks people.
No, Granny's got.
What's Granny got?
I got a shit list.
Oh, Granny shit. I see. Irma goddamn Jean.
I like the way you operate.
Put hands on me.
You know what you need to go along with that shit list? You need a switch. Bend him right over your knee.
Ask me about Granny's switch.
Uh-oh. Oh, Granny already got a switch. All right.
Yeah, I remember my mother telling me to go out there and get a switch to swipe my legs with.
I know you're right
So
about that.
I chopped down a limb and brought it into her. She couldn't pick that limb up to swing it.
You know, when I was a young boy, anytime I was misbehaving around my granny, you know what she would do? She'd go right to her bacon drawer and grab a old wooden spoon and give me a couple swats right on my behind.
No.
I just hope it's not a rusty spoon.
No, this one was wooden.
That's good.
Somebody else is gonna have
The rusty spoon. Oh, let me do it. I'm,
got the money for it, but
well,
he'll
how much
let
is
me
it? I
bring
probably got the money.
It's $10.
Oh, I got that covered. What's it called?
Keel boat.
The keel boat. All right. Also, that bingo night grudge will live on forever in Prodigy. Oh, you know that's right. You can be certain that, anytime Pappy sees Lucy, he's probably going to make some kind of snide comment about it. I hope we run into Chuck again soon. We ran into him his very first night on the server, but then I haven't seen him since. Hey, Toof, welcome in. Good morning. All right, I rented it, but where do I pick it up?
Over here.
Oh, I see. Oh, you said this was a different waterway. Yep.
Oh, the big
And
snake.
I mean, just think about boats.
All right.
Big old fish.
Look at the size of that fish.
All right. All aboard.
Oh, that snake's getting ready to get on board.
The snake is so close. Oof.
Pappy, I think you're gonna have to row because it's your boat.
All right.
Or maybe it's because everybody started getting. Everybody has to get off, so that way who's rowing can.
All right, let's try that.
Snake circling the whole time.
Yeah, that is a big old catfish. All right, let me try. All right, here we go.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah, I can't quite see you in the seat, so I hope I'm not in your way.
Oh, I think you're fine.
All right.
All right, who are we waiting? Oh, Eustace, are you in the boat? You look like you might be still in water.
I'm in the boat, yeah.
All right. All right, which way should I go? To the right or to the left?
There's a gator to the right that just snapped, which would be your left, just for clarification.
Is it my left or your right?
That way, yeah, go that, yeah. Yeah, you going the right way, yeah.
Well, here we go. Oh, the growling.
Don't worry, if that gator gets too close, we'll just feed Eustace to him. Then we'll be able to escape.
Eustace.
Oh no.
It's the end of you, Eustace.
I will taste just like jerky.
I'll cry if these two ever separated in life.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
I mean, you never know. The gator might like a little Eustace jerky.
Maybe.
He'll be avenged.
He will. Definitely he will. Seem to be everywhere around here.
They are. I can hear them all over the place.
There's one to my right and to your left.
I like when you hit him with the boat. It's kind of funny.
All right, I'm going to aim for this one right here. Oh, he went underwater.
We got him.
I reckon those are the folks that sell the oranges. I saw the advertisement in the not in the paper, but in the post office.
Where's the orange trees? I don't see them.
They're all over there.
Just to the left of us now.
My left or your left?
Oh no.
It would
To
be
your right.
to your right, to my left.
There's a little silo over there that's kind of small, and they're just beyond.
Oh, I see.
We heard there's a big cat that roams that area too.
I saw a cat. Yeah, they said to be cautious if you went over to the orange groves. There could be a large cat in there.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. I saw one on this side of the river, over here.
Now, them gators are getting awful close.
Yeah. Just keep bonking do it. Hit them with the oars. It's fine.
What do you think they got cooking in the pot over there?
Ooh. There's no gator, I hope. Maybe
Look, you
gator.
can see the big snake from here.
Oh.
There's a big snake out here.
Yeah, over there in the trees. You can see it.
Oh, I see it. Wait, you reckon we can get under that bridge in this boat?
Yeah. We just have to kind of duck a little.
All right, watch your heads, everybody.
Going under. Watch for spiders under here. where they get.
Spiders.
They'll drop on you. Ah.
Oh, here's another little camp.
I don't know if I'd want my camp to be that close to the swamp. Them gators climb right up in.
I would have to agree with you, Granny.
Snakes
But this
everywhere.
is some of the best fishing you'll ever have. This is where I come to Noodle.
You know, I asked someone recently if they'd ever heard of noodling. They didn't know what I was talking about. I'm glad I'm not the only one on this planet that knows about noodling.
I don't know it.
You don't know noodling?
No, this is my favorite place to come boat because the way the trees are and the sun sets, it's just beautiful.
Look at that sunset. It's so pretty.
Now, Meme, you should explain to Elvani what noodling is.
Where you go, you get in the water,
Oh.
right? And you take your finger, and you gotta stick it down deep into the hole, and you gotta wiggle your finger around for a little while, and something eventually will bite it. And you gotta grab it and pull it on out.
You pull it right out the water.
I'm worried about what's going to pull me out of the water around here with all the growling.
Well, it's good to have a spot, man.
Yes,
But you gotta be careful, because sometimes there'll be a turtle in them holes.
Ooh, no. Guess if you know what you're doing.
You can pull out some big old catfish if you put your finger in the right hole, though.
Oh my. It sounds dangerous, but I'll let other people do it while I watch.
It's a good way to fish if you don't have a pole.
Yes, I guess so.
Get your mind out the gutter, Katie.
Well, what kind of bait do you put on your finger?
None. You just stick your finger right down there in the hole.
I heard of people putting like stink bait on it.
Yeah, I suppose
Hold
you
it
could
in
do
their
that too.
hand, And they'll
Mm-hmm.
wiggle their finger.
I've heard of fishing with cheese before. Rub it on a lure and put it in the water.
Pappy, you know how to make stink bait?
Well, when I was a kid, my grandpa and we used to just throw all the fish guts right into a bucket, and we'd let that ferment a while, and that's what we would use.
We use animal guts, just any
Mm-hmm. You let them sit out in the sun for a while.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you sit there and fish with the gut bucket near you? Oh no.
Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of got to plug your nose a little bit.
All right.
If
I
you
can try it.
If you take the entrails and everything and you mix it with you have to grind them out and then you mix it in with flour, then you have like the cakey stink bait.
Oh, that sounds less dangerous.
Less messy.
Yeah, it's less prone to spill everywhere.
Well, it's fishing. It's supposed to be a little bit messy.
I guess. I guess it has to be. That's part of the adventure.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody coming out fishing to get clean.
Relaxing sport.
Why, sure.
Oh, Pappy, Meme had...
What happened? What happened?
Meme helped about going on adventures. She's going to set up adventures for people and charge them a little bit of money to go on an adventure across here or there. to
Now,
places.
that would be something I would love to participate in as well.
I thought so.
Do y'all see the red in the fire sign?
I do. It's very scary. Is that a fire?
It reminds me of swamp gas.
Oh, I've seen that.
And they're scary.
It is scary.
May's Misadventures.
Well, you can count me in on one of them.
I like the sound of it too.
A friend of mine, Percy, helped me pick it.
You know, I had swamp gas once,
Oh,
but it was right after I ate some bad fish.
oh.
Oh my.
But there was some serious stink bug.
Mm-hmm. I made my own stink bait that night.
If the fish is eating rotten guts, then oh my. be careful of eating the fish.
I had to do it. Am I the only one here who likes the fish smell? Me and my kids fish and used to it. Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
B2 if you had your choice. Just anywhere.
That might be the best sound effect I've ever added.
Mountains to see the giant skeletons and find the squirrel on the mountaintop.
The giant squirrel on a mountaintop?
No, there's two different things you gotta see. It's the giant that died on the mountain, and the squirrel that's a cowboy.
Oh? A cowboy squirrel?
There's a giant cowboy squirrel on the mountaintop? What the hell?
Is there a tiny horse for the squirrel?
I even heard tell that there's some sort of furry man-looking thing. I haven't found it yet, but I will.
Is this where we exit?
I think so. I don't think we can get past this bridge.
All right. Oh my.
All our horses are in McGraw, though.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Well, I mean, yeah, we can walk the rest of the way in town.
Gonna have to. Well, we got to see a few different boats today, all different kinds.
Whoa. Everybody get up all right?
I've heard a few different times that someone is looking to operate the trains, so we can't do this much longer, or we have to listen.
Yeah, I'd like to see that train running again sometime.
Sometime soon is what everyone says, but we'll see.
You know what I hope happens pretty soon? I have been searching for someone that sells a horse and carriage, but I can't find anybody yet.
I want a carriage. I saw one earlier today.
You did?
Yes, but it wasn't a full carriage. It was a little seat, and it had 2 wheels on it. That's all it had. And it was being pulled by a horse, but it had
Lenny,
no
thank you very
cover
much for
on
the
it.
follow. Welcome. Is that right?
I don't know if it was a delivery wagon only, or if someone had managed to find somewhere to buy it.
Well, you know, I've seen a couple of them delivery wagons, and them look quite a bit bigger than what you described, but I don't know. I ain't seen all the delivery wagons.
Right, well, this was small. It had one little bench on it, and then it had 2 wheels, and that's all it was.
Interesting.
The person was sitting in the middle of it, and it had a lot of lights on it. It kind of
That's what I'm thinking.
Without a top on it, it was just a little buggy.
Now where were you when you happened to see that?
You know when you're leaving town and you go towards the cemetery, but you keep going down the road that's between the cemetery and the little blue hotel?
Right here in Saint Denis?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just on that little stretch of road down through there. It was heading into town, but I was too far away to get to it, so I don't know much about it.
Well, I hope I see that same thing, because I'll have to stop that fella and ask him where they got it.
I had a gun, I would have shot him.
Oh, goodness.
Slow down. I want to know more. No, I wouldn't.
Nobody would have blamed you if you had. I think even the law would have defended you.
Yes, they would have wondered also. It's good you're finding out these things, they would have said.
So you think there's a fellow around that's selling them? Would you say you find out where he's selling them?
That's what I'm hoping. I hope we can find where someone has figured out how to build them and is selling them.
That could be it. It was a tiny thing. It didn't look like it could fit more than one person comfortably, but they were there. They were having a good time.
All I know is I'd be willing to spend top dollar if I could find me one.
That's what we want also. A wagon doesn't kick people in town.
I need one that sits at least 4, though.
Imagine if you got your hands on one, though, and you just started a business straight away.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you can...
Killing.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I'm waiting on to do the misadventures.
So now we know it's out there, maybe? Possibly.
That's very interesting, Alvani. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I ain't come across one yet. Yeah, the wagon is... I mean, all the money that Pappy has earned so far, he's just saving up for a wagon. As soon as he can find one, he's dumping all his cash fast, too.
Nice.
Mornings with Pappy are becoming my new favorite. Well, thank you very much, Honeydew. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate you hanging out.
Maybe it happens.
The only fella I know that would ever, well, I feel like be skilled enough to make one would be Yonko out in Armadillo. He's figured out how to make the sawed-off shotgun.
Is that right?
Oh, that's nice also.
This fella's name is Yanko?
Yes, sir. He
Alright.
makes, he's one of the first people to make them, and then everybody started selling them.
Interesting. Well, I might have to go out and see if I can find him and ask him if he happens to know where to get one of these carriages.
Or to see if he can make wheels, and if he can make wheels, and that means they can make carriages.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
Oh.
Yeah, he comes in the Blackwater a lot. We do business. He's good. They're good people out there.
Now, Granny, you telling me you need a sawed-off shotgun?
Listen, I don't carry nothing much, but when I do want to carry something, I want it to pack a punch, and I don't want whatever the hell trying to get me.
Well, I reckon that would pack a punch, wouldn't it?
He sells them anywhere from $180 to $200.
When I was just in Rhodes a little while ago, they had a sign up on at the gunsmith desk that said they were selling them for $200 there. So $180 or $190, that seems like a better deal.
Yes, we have to insist on those senior discounts.
That's right.
Granny Sue runs a little bakery over there in Blackwater.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me.
You never know when a varmint might come through the doors over there, Granny Sue.
That's a good point.
I was thinking about getting a cat for that.
Whoa.
Animals, they seem to like to reproduce quite a lot, especially in the city.
There's so many cats around. There's a lot of dogs over there in Blackwater, though, I've noticed.
I don't know where the heck they all come from. They just keep procreating.
Somebody must be feeding them over there, drawing them in.
I blame
Now, who's CJ?
Big Mouth of Blackwater.
The Big Mouth of Blackwater.
That's the perfect way to describe it.
He does a lot of caterwauling.
Is that right? All right, okay.
Caterwauling after every lady with a skirt.
Every single one, huh?
I forgot to ask you, Pappy, are you from St. Renee?
Well, quite honestly, I'd say I'm more from Valentine. I do spend a lot of time down here just because this is where my wife likes to spend most of her time, but I do most of my work up around the Valentine area, so I come down here to visit as much as I can. But now that I know you folks, I can promise you I'm going to spend some more time down in Blackwater.
Valentine's not far from Blackwater.
You should come to one of our tea taps.
Well, tell me when it is. I would love to.
That's what I went to. That's where CJ did the singing and the playing, and we heard the marshal sing and play there also.
Oh, it was just quite lovely.
Now, when is the next one, Miss Granny?
Well, right now they don't really have a set time, but it's kind of impromptu, you know.
All right.
Sit down, take a break, and have tea time.
Good morning, Hornet. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Well, if I give you my Telegram number, would you be so kind as to send me a note sometime if one gets scheduled?
I'd love to have you.
Oh, I would love to be there. Oh, by the way, I did get the telegrams from both of you as well. I don't remember if I responded or not. Okay.
You did.
Okay.
Did. I heard from you.
Oh, you're fine. I was just passing on my Telegram.
Yep, I do have it. I appreciate you giving that info to me.
Never know when you might need to reach out. And,
That's exactly right.
And call someone.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all gonna take the boat back to Blackwater?
Oh, it's gone. Maybe.
Well,
What's your telegram, I'll go ahead and I'll commit it to my memory.
It is YBG 25203.
All right, so that's YBG 25203.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All
and,
right.
What's your full name? Because you said there's two Pappies. I don't want to.
Yeah, I am Pappy Goul. My last name is spelled Goul.
All right. All right. I'll put you in my Anderson.
That would be amazing. I appreciate that. Well, folks, this is where I'm going to part ways, but I certainly do appreciate the invitation and spending time with you tonight.
It was wonderful to see you, Pappy.
I will see you all soon. I promise you.
Right, you take care.
All right, Miss May, pleasure to meet you. Miss Granny, pleasure to meet you, young lady.
Just FYI,
Mhm.
Saturday, 7 p.m. Valentine, they're having some type of festival.
I think I saw that in Desdemona's telegram. Yeah, the Valentine Schmud something or another. Yep.
That's it.
All right, folks.
I know Blackwater were planning a music festival.
Now we talking.
Our last one was a success, so we're gonna have us a full-on music festival this time around.
I like it. Do you know when is that one scheduled? Any idea, or are they just talking about it right now?
They just talking about it.
Oh, okay.
But I think I got a date here. Let's see. I think it was going to be on the 25th.
The 25th.
Yes, because that's when we're also having the masturbating thing.
The what now?
What is it?
I'm gonna go get the boat.
Is that some kind of fishing competition?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I see. All right. Who can bait the rod the quickest?
We're gonna. So there's a fellow named Richard Cheese from Blackwater, and he's gonna teach a masturbating class, and he's gonna have Granny sit in there because I'm a senior masturbator, and we're gonna teach folks how to actually use their rod and catch fish.
So you and this Mr. Dick Cheese are going to teach everyone how to become masturbators.
Yes, and we're gonna get them certified.
Certifications and everything. Well, ain't that something?
Something to hang on the wall.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, it was a pleasure, y'all.
Do that before the music festival.
But okay, so everybody's going to become masturbators before the music festival.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sounds about right.
For Blackwater, yeah, that sounds right up.
So Blackwater apparently needs a whole bunch of masturbators walking around.
Well, I think it's gonna be for the whole state, you know.
Oh, I see.
Efforts everywhere. Oh no.
Oh goodness.
I'm trying to line it up, but I'm floating there.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
See you, Pappy.
I'll see you soon. Mr. What now? Artie Boulder with the raid. Raiding with the party 12. Thank you so much, Artie. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Artie. I appreciate that very much. For those who may not have seen me before, I'm Radio Flyer. I play a character on the Prodigy RP server. His name is Pappy Goul. Tonight we just been hanging out with some good friends of Pappy, Eustace and Elvini, and then they introduced Pappy to a couple of gals from Blackwater. And right about now, I'm trying to think. So at this point, Pappy just rides back to Valentine, and I don't think we had any other conversations. But I think I'm gonna jump in game this morning and maybe ride around, see if anybody's anybody's out and about and see if we can talk to anybody, and if not, maybe even spend a little time fishing. All good. No GR streams on, so I figured to read the man who inspired my character. Well, I appreciate that very much. Jay Kelly. Hello, young man. Welcome in, everybody. That's very nice of you to say, Artie. I don't know if anybody's ever said that Pappy has inspired another character, but that's very nice. Last Halloween, though, Pappy did inspire a couple of Halloween costumes, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I think about that a lot. I saw those pictures last October of some folks dressed up as Pappy for a Halloween party, and I mean, I was floored. Do you still have that pic of the mini pet? I do. Dude, let me see if I can find it real. That's one of my favorite pictures. I just saw it recently. Got so many, my documents folders are so scrambled, which drives me crazy. I'm usually very organized when it comes to the stuff on my computer, but like, oh, here we go. I think I might have found it. So here we go. All right, here. This is let me see if I can bring it up here. This was a that was so last Father's Day when we were playing on another server. I had logged in one day and went into town and found that everybody in town had dressed up like Pappy is in his blacksmith outfit. My two favorite pictures are the Pappies and the Krusty at the circus. Yeah, it was called Pappy Day. Yep, it sure was. So funny. I got a good kick out of that. And then not only that, we ended up there was all said and done, there ended up being like, I want to say somewhere around 15, and all the Pappies had piled onto one of the big wagons, and we were riding around to all the different towns, but there were so many Pappies that we couldn't all fit on the same wagon. So we had a full wagon and 2 or 3 horses chasing. And yeah, we were riding around the towns, and everybody was doing their their worst Pappy impressions. Yep, all shouting hello. Exactly. Everybody was doing their Pappy impression. That was pretty fun. There was more of us who went around on like 2 wagons. Yep, exactly. That was so funny. The nice thing about, you know, the RP world in general is that it's pretty small. So, you know, you stick around long enough and you end up bumping into a lot of folks that you've had the opportunity to play with in the past. So, I mean, just in the last couple of weeks since we've been playing on Prodigy, we've run into several folks that we'd known in some form or fashion in the past. And I'm sure as time goes by, there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more. Nobody saw that. Have you met Bonnie on Prodigy yet? Yes. We have we come across Bonnie within the first couple of days that the server opened up, but we haven't seen her since then. Hell, just today, Jay Kelly surprised me out of nowhere after. Yeah, see, exactly. That's what I mean. You know, you stick around long enough, you know, it's you're gonna bump into folks that you've played with in the past. I don't know if Mafia has had the chance to log into the server much with Bonnie, because even, you know, I've caught a few Bill streams here and there, and I haven't even seen her a whole heck of a lot on Habibi's streams. So I think she might be busy doing other stuff, or just, you know, isn't able to spend as much time on Prodigy as she had on other servers. She's got school. Yeah, I remember her mentioning that before. So, yep. That's the facts of life, right? Sometimes the real life stuff just gets in the way of goofing around. Off to bed. Enjoy the stream. Thank you very much again for the raid. I appreciate you, Artie. Have a great day. You know, even me, like, so my grandson spends a few days a week with me each week, and on the days that he's here, he's already getting to the age where it's becoming a little bit challenging for me to keep track of him while I've been trying to stream in the morning. So I'm kind of looking at different solutions for that. So it may end up being more of a mixture where early in the week, you know, I end up streaming live more in the evenings, you know, when I've got time, you know, at night to log in and play, and then maybe log in earlier hours later in the week. But I've got to figure it out. But he's already becoming quite quite the handful. He's become mobile recently, so let him take over streaming easy. It's just a matter of time. All right, so all we did here, we just put away the horse. Hey, hello there. And I logged up. So I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen real quick, and I'm gonna stop this. And if anybody wants to hang out for a while more, I think I'm gonna log into the game for a bit this morning. We'll play live for a bit, see if anybody's around. And I've kind of been itching to actually just spend some time in game doing a little bit of fishing too. So we might do a little bit of fishing. I'm gonna ride around a little bit though and see if there's anyone around at this time of day that maybe we can chit chat with. Might take a ride over to Blackwater, see if we can bump into anybody that works at the saloon, because Mamie was telling us about that big pop-off character, so maybe we'll ride into town, see if anybody around there. And nice, a classic old school Pappy fishing live stream. Well, we'll see if there's nobody around that that we end up having conversations or something with. Maybe we'll head down by the river or something and spend a little bit of time fishing, because I don't know about anybody else who's played this game, but I absolutely love the Red Dead fishing mechanic, and I'm not kidding when I can say I can do it for hours on end and just chill out. It's like one of my favorite video game mechanics that I've ever played. It's just so relaxing to me. There's a halfway decent number of people on this server for this time of day too. It looked like there were 71 folks on, which is higher than what I've normally seen this time of day. Got worried there for a second. I wasn't gonna find my horse. Okay. All right, let's see if anybody's out and about. Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
I know.
Howdy,
Pappy.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Cool.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
How do you make some money? I farm, I hunt, I mine,
She's really good with her bow.
I chop down wood.
Well, I'm gonna check I want to make sure my audio settings are still good.
Picking corn.
Okay.
It's like corn picking.
Yeah, some reason last night when I checked this was like down at 50%. So that's why that's why the volume was so
Miss
low.
Violet, what was your telegram? You started and then you skipped to something else.
Sorry, Leo. G for Goul over Oscar.
Try again.
C for Charles. And then it is 5, 8, 6, 7,
No.
6.
Oh, dear.
Clear your throat and try again.
What did you think about it earlier?
Hello?
Might be getting a little bit worse.
Me? Or
Yeah.
him?
Both
Oh,
of
there
us.
you go. You sound
Oh.
I
better.
think I sound alright.
Now you do. Actually, now you sound pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a G for golf, O for Oscar, C for Charlie, and then 5, 8, 6, 7, 6. That's me.
All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I do appreciate you. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be sad girl right now, so I'm gonna go and maybe pick some corn, I guess.
All right. Excellent.
Okay,
Well, if
then.
you want to save some, we're going to make popcorn for the Schmud Festival on Saturday.
How do you make popcorn?
Well, I have a recipe book that I'm waiting to get delivered from Rose.
Oh, I'd love to partake in that and start cooking.
Yeah.
Do something for the community that has done so much for me so far.
Well, if you hang out with Rose, you might learn how to cook.
Oh.
She's a
Miss
great
Rose?
housewife.
Hey, Pappy, when you get a minute, I'm gonna step over
would you
into
be willing
the
to teach
saloon
me
if you
this
wouldn't
stuff?
mind. Quick chat.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll be there in a second.
So
Sorry.
one of the things I remember
you have to throw
from that telegram that we read earlier is there was somebody named Grandpa or something that is running the saloon, and they're looking for help. So Pappy likes keeping his finger on the pulse. That way, if anybody's ever like looking for a job or whatever. But I haven't met this Grandpa fella. Pappy versus Pappy. Yeah, there's a Valentine Pappy. There's a Valentine Pappy, and then there is somebody by the name of Pawpaw that lives over in Blackwater. And I'm gonna run over here real quick. I want to check my telegrams. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Let me know if the volume on the dialogue is, still sounds wonky, but in my headset it sounds a lot better than it did last night, so I think we might be okay. What did this say? There was something in here. Dr. Schwartz has taken up ownership of Grandpa Shack's. Oh, so it's this Dr. Schwartz fella. Oh, it's called Grandpa Shack Saloon in Valentine. There's a shortage of eggs. Now, I saw in here somewhere where he was looking for someone to help him run it. Something. Did offer a very rude young person calling himself Ziggy in addition. Oh, we know Ziggy. Ziggy went on that hike with Pappy and all the others that one night. Now let's see if we can. What was it, Dr. Schwartz? Hope no one calls it Grandpa's. Somebody's already done that. But now you know what's funny is that's clicking for me now, because when we were remember the other night we were in Valentine and we were in the general store and I did my horrible Scottish accent. There was a sign up on the general store that said something about, it must have been Grandpa Shack or something, because that's what she was saying, like, I started a business or whatever. So I'm like, nobody calls me Grandpa. Well, howdy, fella.
Howdy, howdy.
Are you a lawman?
I'm trying to be.
Oh, you're trying to be. All right. Well,
Yes, sir.
My name is Pappy. I spend a bit of time in Valentine. I was just stopping by to see how things have been in town, as far as crime wise.
It was real crazy here yesterday, but other than that, it's been kind of quiet today.
All right. So now, have you already applied to become a lawman?
Yes, I'm in the process of I'm in my trial period. To become
Oh,
a
is that
deputy.
right? Well, what's
Yes,
your
sir.
name?
I'm Levi Norris.
Levi, my name is Pappy Goul. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Pappy.
Now, if you don't happen to know this already, this young man standing to my right is also named Pappy.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, what was your last name, Pappy and Pappy?
My last name is Pappy Goul.
Pappy Goul?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And your last name, Mr. Pappy?
Well, you can call me by Mayor Pappy.
Mayor
Oh, that's right. I
Pappy.
forgot to mention he's
Yeah,
the mayor in
that's
town
right.
here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Pleasure to meet you.
looking to become one of your deputies. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. Excellent. Yeah, we have a official election on Saturday at the Schmud Festival.
Oh, is that when the election is?
Yeah, we're gonna just bundle it all in and get it over with. I'm waiting to meet with the sheriff so I can see if we can use his telegram number to have all the votes sent to him.
Is that right? Now, do you have anybody running in opposition?
Oh, I heard somebody named, I think it's Ricky.
Ricky, I can't say I come across that fella.
I don't
Hey.
think I've come across him either.
Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, if that's who the people want, hey, I'll let it be.
Well, I mean, the voters will speak, won't they?
That's right. That's right. I'm not willing to put up a fight. I don't. If I lose, I lose. If I win, well, I'll be happy because I love this town. I was
Mhm.
raised in this town.
Very good. Well, Mr. Levi, it was a pleasure to meet you. I wish you the best, and I hope you get that job, and hope you're able to keep things under control in here.
I hope so as well too. I appreciate it though.
All right.
Appreciate
Oh,
the
yeah.
good wishes.
All right.
Of course.
You have a quick second, Pappy, that I can talk
Yeah,
to
I
you?
tried finding you in the saloon.
Oh yeah, I just had to go down and check my telegrams real quick. I was reading that telegram from Desdemona with the minutes from the Elderly Society meeting this past weekend.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a young man by the name of Dr. Schwartz who's running the saloon that he might be looking for help.
Yeah, he usually comes around in about 5 or 6 hours from now.
Oh, all right. Now, what's this Dr. Schwartz look like? Do you recall? Is he a tall man, short man?
Oh, he's about your height. A little bit taller than me. Young. He's a young fella.
Now, he's a doctor and he runs a saloon, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's a nice guy. Yeah, you can't meet him.
Well, that's good. Every once in a while I come across someone who's asking if I know about, jobs or whatnot. So it's always good to know who's looking for what. That way I can send them their way. But I ain't met this Dr. Schwartz fella yet, so I figured I'd get to know him as well.
Oh, yeah. He's around. I'll see if I can't find you.
All right. Sounds good.
He's an amazing individual. Now, I did tell him I need people to work here at the saloon early hours. Like right around now would be great. That way we can bring people into our town. Everyone right now is congregating in Blackwater because their saloon's not even open, but people are there and they keep bringing people in. It's actually quite active right now.
Now what you mean by the saloon's not open? I was with a couple of young ladies last night that said there's a fella by the name of Big Pawpaw or something that runs that saloon over in Blackwater.
Buford's run it, but they're not there right now.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand.
And even with them not being around, because they had it open for so many hours over the past week, people just congregate there.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what are you getting into, Papa?
Well, in fact, I was just, I just woke up a little while ago. I was just walking around town, seeing who was out and about. In fact, I was going to make my way over to Blackwater here shortly, just to see if I can catch up with those young gals that I was out on a boat with last night, just to say hi. How about you? What you getting into?
Well, I was about to go to bed. I was thinking about, dreaming about some work that I have to get done.
Well, that sounds unfortunate. There's got to be something better to dream about, I reckon.
I know. But if you like, I'll go down with you.
Well, I mean, you're more than welcome to join, of course.
Yeah, we'll go check it out for a little bit.
All right.
And then I'll head off to bed. Let me tell Rose.
All right, sound good. Now, wait, who's Rose? I don't think I met Rose.
Oh, Rose is the one that was in purple.
Oh, yes, I know Rose. She, I met her the night of the Bango event.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was just right here. Oh, here she is. Rose.
Well, hello, Miss Rose.
Hello, Mountain.
Oh, you just going to ignore me now? I like that coat you're wearing. How's things going down in Saint Denis? Okay, I see. All right, well, good talk. I'll catch up to you again soon.
Hey, you have a deputy in training at the office right now.
Yeah, no, he knows what I'm doing. It's fine.
Okay. Mountain, you cleaned up nicely, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate it now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to head down and patrol Blackwater.
Well, I don't know about patrolling, but yeah, we're going to take a ride down there and see
I
what's
wanted
going
to see
on.
if Thompson would say something.
Where's
Thompson.
your damn shoes, son?
Mountain, when have you ever seen me with shoes on?
I don't often gander down at another man's toes, but
Oh, just know I never wear shoes.
all right. There a reason for that?
Oh yeah, the last time I wore shoes, I was 9 years old. I had come down from the mountains, the snowy mountains. My mama left me, and a doctor here in Valentine actually took me in. And my feet were so frozen, and they had frostbite all over it. She had to cut the leather off my feet.
Goodness
I've been-
gracious.
yeah. I've been scared to wear boots ever since.
That'll do it, I reckon.
I reckon
Yeah.
so.
And plus, the mud here keeps my feet nice and moisturized.
Hmm. All right.
Now, Deputy,
Yeah.
I don't believe you and I have met. My name is also Pappy. What's your name?
Boys call me the Mountain.
Boys call you the Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can believe that. You look about as big as a mountain.
Yeah, I reckon that's where it comes from.
How's things been in Valentine? Is folks staying under control?
Don't know. Ain't here much often.
All right. Well, where do you spend most of your time?
Up past Coulter.
Up. Oh, so you like that snow up there?
I sure do.
Yeah, he usually has a big furry coat on.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was just coming from Blackwater today, so the coat's tucked away in the saddlebags.
Right, I'll leave you guys to it. I'm gonna go and see this other guy up here.
All right. Take care,
Okay,
Phil.
squirrel.
Catching up.
See you later.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, so
Well,
we're headed down to Blackwater ourselves.
we are indeed.
Oh, y'all enjoy it. I'm heading north.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
good
Good
luck to
seeing you,
you.
man.
Pleasure to meet you.
Good to see you both.
He's a wildling living north of Walker, right? Man, I mean, it's pretty up there. I like to go and just stop by every once in a while, but I don't like spending that much time up in that part of the map. Oh, looks like Rose must have run off somewhere.
Oh, she's over here getting her horse.
Oh, well, maybe she'll want to come with. Well, hello, Miss Rose.
Hello.
How are you today?
Rose, have you met Pappy?
Why,
I have met Pappy many
yeah,
times.
of course. Rose, what you up to? Pappy and I were getting ready to ride over into Blackwater to say hi to some folks.
I'm-
You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
I
Oh, yeah,
am
she's
going to
coming.
follow you.
Oh,
Wherever I tell-
well, fantastic.
Wherever I tell her where she's going, she's coming. Come on.
Oh, now how's that work?
Well, she's my granddaughter.
Is that right? I did not know that.
Yeah, I adopted her. Rosie, good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay.
Rose, how's things going over at Saint Denis? You still trying to set up shop at the Bastille?
Yeah, I'm just trying to cook more things, so unfortunately I don't really have the income to buy recipes of people.
Oh,
So I'm just trying to figure it out as I go along. Sometimes we figure it out together or as a collaborative group, so
now
good.
are there any specific items that you're always in need of that maybe I can help collect when I'm out and about?
Bird meat and animal fat.
Bird meat and animal fat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you know all them Italian boys that work security down by the Bastille? Every time I'm over there in the evenings, it looks like there's quite a battalion of them.
I don't know actually. No.
I see.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, well,
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pappy.
which one?
I wasn't really finished the other song that I sang before.
Let's start it over.
Okay, hold on a second.
Wait, were you gonna sing a song?
Oh yeah. She's the finest singer of the three of us.
Is that, well, I can guarantee she better than I am. I can't sing a tune.
Oh yeah. Are you ready now, Rose?
Yes, I'm ready. But you're gonna follow me. Hold on a second. Alright, hold on. Let's all, and then I'll start.
Sounds good.
Everyone start at the same pace. Sorry, it's across the river, apparently. Where the hell is Pappy going?
Where'd he go?
Oh my goodness, he's gone this way.
This is also one of the reasons I really like trying to log in earlier in the day, because I come across characters that aren't normally on later in the evenings.
Yeah, you had no idea. We were nowhere near you.
Oh, I'm just going. I'm just going with the flow.
You just up there
Yeah, okay,
daydreaming. Mm-hmm.
Follow me if you want to hear me sing. Okay. The young man stands on the edge of his porch. The days were strong, and the father was gone. There was no one in the town and no one in the field. This dusty, barren land had given all it should yield. I've been kicked off my land at the age of 16, and I have no idea where else my heart could have been. I placed all my trust at the foot of this hill, and now I am sure my heart can never be still.
All
So
right.
collect
Here we
your
go.
courage and collect your horse, and pray you never
horse is
feel
crazy.
the same kind of remorse.
So much
Steal
talent on the server. You're
my
not
heart
kidding.
and break my pride.
love it.
I've nowhere to stand and now nowhere to hide. Align my heart, my body, my mind to face what I've done and do my time. For you are my accuser now, look in my face. Your oppression reeks of your greed and disgrace. So one man has and another has not. How can you love what it is you have got when you took it all from the weak hands of the poor? Liars and thieves, you know not what is in store. There will come a time I will look in your eye. You will pray to the gods that you've always denied. And I'll go out back and I'll get my gun. I'll say you haven't met me. I am the only son. Seal my heart.
Alex, thank you
and
very much for the
break
4 months. I
my
appreciate you.
pride. I've nowhere to stand and now nowhere to hide. Align my heart, my body, my mind to face what I've done and do my time. Hey guys, sing it.
Well, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah. Now you can get back to riding your horse, cause man, really you can't do both.
I wish I could sing like that. Me too. More truthfully, I mean, I can't carry a tune for sure, but I wish I were brave enough to sing like on stream, even like horrible. Because it'd be funny just hearing me singing my terrible off tune self, but I don't. Yeah, Alex, thank you so much for the 4 months. Actually, now that you mention it, I do need to. Now that we're in town, I need to fix the scenes so I get some of those alerts because they're not currently coming through. I know you sang a love song to Morag before, and I think the only time that I can remember that I sang on stream was at a murder party, and Morag put Pappy on the spot to sing something or another. But I think I only sang like 2 sentences. You're brave enough to speak Scottish. How much? Yeah, well, that's you're not wrong, Katie. You're not wrong. I want to fix this.
Howdy, ma'am.
All right.
Oh yeah, Doe. I remember. Yeah, how are you? Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I'm just getting dressed up for my mayor re-election on Saturday.
Oh, is it a big event?
Hola. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a Schmud festival.
A Schmud
It is.
festival, my
Oh, yeah.
stars. So is there some sort of like voting thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that set up with the sheriff now. If his ass ever wakes up.
Well, that's the hardest part of getting to see him, right? Getting him to
Well, we
wake up
keep missing
first.
each other. I go there, he's not there. He's there, I'm not there. It's crazy.
Yeah, life is like that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Now, Pappy, you want to introduce me to your friend here?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Pappy. Pappy, this is Doe.
Well, hello, Doe. My name is Pappy Goul. It's a pleasure to meet you, young lady.
Oh, it's lovely to meet. Oh, it's lovely to meet you as well.
Now, do you live here in Blackwater?
Yep, I work in the saloon right here.
Oh, you know what? I've heard your name. In fact, I was with Miss May May and Miss Granny Sue last night, and they were telling me that they had just recently hired some extra help to work down at the saloon. Apparently, there's a fella I need to meet by the name of Big Paw Paw that runs the place down here.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, well, good luck catching him. I've
Oh.
worked here, goodness, I think 3 weeks now, and I've never seen him once.
Is that okay? Well, now how you liking working at the saloon here in Blackwater?
Goodness, I love it. The people here are real nice, and we get quite a bit of business, especially around the time.
Is that right? Well, good. You know, I could go for something to eat. What's the best thing on your menu?
Goodness, well, we really only have two kind of menu items. We have 2 deals. We got a breakfast for $5, which is eggs, bacon, toast, and coffee. And then the dinner special, which is $6, which is grilled chicken, cornbread, mac and cheese, and blackberry cola.
Well, you know, all that sounds wonderful, but now
Anybody,
that
a doctor?
I'm
Doctor,
looking at my
anybody?
wallet, I realize I only have 65 cents, so I'm gonna have to come back and pick some of that up from you sometime.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah.
You both
Definitely
just come
should.
inside. I'll fix you up free
Well,
of charge.
Oh well,
Are there any
that's so
doctors?
nice. I haven't
See
seen
his
any
ass, Jerry?
doctors, young man. I'm sorry.
All right, I need a doctor.
Whose ass did you kick now?
Nobody's.
Don't lie.
are you, feller?
Well, that was nice that we got a little bit of a song and a ride into Blackwater. I didn't know Rose was a singer, but she was very lovely.
Where do you live, Mr. Goul?
Well, I spend most of my time between Valentine and Saint Denis myself, but I mostly work in the Valentine area. My wife spends most of her time in Saint Denis, so I go down there and visit as often as I can.
Oh, goodness. So you don't get out this way too often.
Well, I hadn't until, last night I spent some time with May May and Granny Sue and a couple other friends of mine, Eustace and Alvani. I don't know if you've met them yet.
I have?
Oh, you know Eustace and Alvani. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, Eustace and Alvini and I we go way back. And last night I bumped into the four of them in Saint Denis, and we took a little boat ride through the swamp just north of town up there. So I told them that I'd come down and visit and check out the saloon next time I was around. So I can see myself spending more time down here.
Well, I hope we get to see you around more often for sure.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. And I appreciate the food. You didn't have to give that to me.
Oh, goodness. Well, if there's one thing that, we do around here, it's take care of our own and all the lovely people that come on through. And
that is wonderful.
May and I are the same mind of that. We just sometimes give out food every now and then and help the people.
Well, I do like cornbread. Oh, that is a wonderful cornbread.
Oh, good. You'll have to tell May May. She cooks it all up, so...
All right. When I was talking to Eustace last night, apparently there's some pancakes on the menu here that are on back order several months. They must be really good.
They are. We had them... Goodness, I think we had them last week sometime, and one fella came in and said, I'm buying all those pancakes. He bought up every single one, if you can believe it.
Is that right? Well, goodness. Yeah, when I was talking to Granny Sue down there, we kind of plan on going on a boat ride and a little bit of a picnic, and she offered me some of her pie that she had in her pocket. So I had a little bit of raspberry pie, and it was delicious.
Oh, goodness. Well, we do sell that here on behalf of her. There you go. There's a slice.
Oh, my goodness. Well, goodness gracious, young lady. All right. I don't want to put you out of business. You give me all this good food now.
Goodness, you're not. We work real hard, and we work real closely with the others here, so...
All right. Now, do you do a lot of the cooking around here yourself as well?
Well, not yet. I might start, but May May has me more focused on the mixed drinks.
Oh, I see. Now, let me ask you, because I always ask this for folks that are, working in a saloon and making stuff to sell. Are there any particular items that you're always in need of that maybe I can help collect when I'm out and about and stop by and give them to you?
Oh, sure. So I think the biggest ticket items that we don't ever have enough of are eggs, lemons, what else? Probably even the bird meat.
Okay, yeah, bird meat sounds like it's quite in demand.
Yeah, during the big recipe shakeup, we started getting quite a backlog of bird meat because we weren't able to cook the chicken just the way we used to. But
oh, I see.
Now that we are able to cook it again, that we're starting to run low on bird meat.
All right, well, I will. I'll keep everything I get, and we'll be sure to stop by and share some with you.
Oh, goodness, I'd love that. Are you riding around with the mayor today?
Well, yeah, in fact, I woke up in Valentine, and I was planning on coming down here anyway, but I was chit-chatting with Mayor Pappy there, and he said, he was going to swing down here himself, so we just rode down together with Miss Rose. Now, do you know Miss Rose?
Miss Rose? Oh, yes.
Yeah, so the three of us just rode down here to see who was out and about, and Miss Rose just sang us the loveliest song while we were on the way down here. She's quite the singer.
She now?
I
have not heard her sing yet.
Well, I mean, if you ever do like a night of entertainment down here, you might think about asking her if she'll entertain everybody, because she has quite the lovely voice.
Goodness, well, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll have to let Miss May May know. Maybe we can book her over the weekend or something for a couple hours.
I bet she'd like that. All right, well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Miss Doe. I hope to see you again sometime.
Yeah, anytime. Stop on in.
All right, I will do. Have a good day now.
Thanks, you too. Be safe out there.
All right, I'm going to have Pappy run behind this building real quick, and I am going to use the restroom. I will be right back. All right. Hello, Hawthorne. Welcome in. Good morning. That sounds dirty. What sounds dirty? Say something that sounded dirty. Probably. I just don't remember what it was. That Granny Sue gave you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but the whole world doesn't.
Pappy had some of
Hi, I'm
Granny's pie.
Rose. I just got robbed. Hi, I'm Rose. I'm down
Pappy,
bad.
Well, hello there.
Pappy's shaming
Hey,
me.
Pappy.
Pappy is shaming you for what? Getting robbed?
Yeah, he's shaming me for being upset about getting robbed.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Rose, you were crying for your guns?
Rose
I wasn't crying.
He's like,
over that,
Pappy,
I
I
was
gotta make
upset
money.
about it.
Take me to go pick corn. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it was tiring. I had to go pick corn.
Pappy, this is Juan Garcia.
Well, hello,
Hola.
young man.
A single one.
Juan Garcia. My name is Pappy Goul.
Hey,
It's a
gorgeous.
pleasure
How
to
you
meet
doing?
Hello,
Happy-
Bubbles.
Nice to meet
Came
you.
out of
as well.
nowhere.
Nice to meet you as well.
Man, I love it.
Now,
Are you both our mayor?
what's that?
Are you both working as a mayor?
Oh, no, not me. I have no political aspirations whatsoever.
That's one Garcia, and we're two Pappies.
I see what you did there, Pappy. That's a good one now.
Oh, you like that?
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Juan Garcia, where do you don't happen to stay over by Thieves Landing?
Puddles,
do
what
you?
you get into?
See?
Oh, all right. Well, I was in town last night, and I was talking to a friend of mine by the name.
what are you doing
oh,
today?
Shoot. Now it figures I'd be forgetting this fella's name. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
He basically he's a fella I've come across a couple of times. He was in town. Real nice man. Real smart. Knows a lot of things. And he pointed out that you boys down there at Thieves Landing are real nice fellas, but that I should just be careful if I ride through, just in case there's some frisky business going on. But I'm glad I got a chance to meet you before I got myself in any trouble down there.
Oh yeah, there's a guy there named Ringo Dingo.
Ringo
He's a ratter.
I met Ringo Dingo in Saint Denis a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of
Ringo
shit.
the Kid. Mm-hmm.
That's what he
was,
called
Ringo the
himself,
Kid.
Ringo the Kid. Sure enough, he said he was an orphan. He was looking for, he was looking to, get some money to buy some food. So I ended up giving him a couple of dollars, and he had a friend with him as well. I don't remember his friend's name though.
Amigo, they ask you first money for help. They see you give them money. They see, okay, now you're rich, and then they get robbed. Get robbed, amigo.
Is that what
That's
they
all.
do?
What's the other guy's name again? Garcia?
Lorenzo.
Garcia.
See?
I wonder
Yeah,
if
both
that was that
pieces
fella.
of shit. From what Juan Garcia said.
Well, I'll keep that in mind next time I see him. But yeah, I gave him a couple of dollars to, buy some food and all. They looked awful hungry, but I appreciate the heads up for the next time.
Yeah, I mean, Rose has been crying for her guns because of them only.
All day.
That's who
3
took your
days.
guns?
Allegedly.
Oh my goodness. Well, allegedly, of course. Goodness gracious.
So let's go to Thief Landing and have a chat. Orale.
Oh, you mind if she tags along?
Mm-hmm. See? Come on.
I wish I
Get
could.
on ours.
Well,
Wait, you wanna go? You wanna? You have
you
something
gonna be around for a
important?
little bit? I do. I have to run for a little bit.
I will be there for like 15 minutes or something.
How about later on?
Orale, like, yeah, I will be there later on. You can take my telegram, amigo.
Oh yeah.
See?
I'm ready when you are.
Mm-hmm. It's
But not now.
V for victory, O for orange, N for Nile, VON 46923.
All right. V for Valentine. It's always Valentine, okay?
Okay. I mean, victory, Valentine, everything, huh?
Yeah, I guess victory works for me on Saturday though. O for orange, N for Nancy.
Hey, hello, young man.
46923.
See?
Excellent.
Hello.
Oh, that's a cute top. Cuddles.
Oh, wait a minute.
Great fashion.
I've met you before, ain't I? What's your name, young man?
Got hot out, didn't it?
Oh, sure did.
My name is Edward.
Edward, yes, of
Take off my
course. I
shirt.
remember I
Really?
met you over at
starting to
the
sweat.
over at the lumber yard by Strawberry last
Oh,
week.
that's true. Oh yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, how you been getting on?
Doing alright. Other than I can't find core wood, so.
Same.
Oh, much better.
I haven't found one core wood in at least a week.
Oh yeah, that's very normal. I'm on the same boat.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
well, it's
Dirk,
good to see you.
listen, I appreciate you. Is there anyone over there that I should if you're not around?
Was I now?
There can be Moko, there can be Ricardo. I mean, they're gonna be a lot.
You know, you taught me how to
boys,
make
but
them that
remember,
one day, so I
they're not,
always
you know,
keep a
so
couple in my
friendly,
pocket,
so
but I
make
appreciate
your
you.
approach more sensible, okay?
Oh, of course. I don't make a big entrance. I just come in and I say
Yeah,
hello. and
Miss Doe
my
is in
name's
the
Pappy.
saloon
I'm
right
looking
now,
for-
in fact.
For Juan Garcia.
Thank
you.
Mm-hmm.
They might shake me down and ask me what I want with you, but
You as well.
yeah. I don't carry anything with me anyways, ever.
I mean,
Most
you
I
wear
have
fancy
right now.
clothes, so they will be like, oh, a rich guy coming to Thief Landing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't always wear a dress like this. I usually wear overalls, but the town wanted me to dress up.
Amigo, when you gonna say you are mayor of Valentine, those Mexicano people, they see dineros. I mean, that's in their blood, huh? You
Oh,
can't blame them.
Don't say that.
Well, he can always try to convince them that he can't even afford to buy shoes, so maybe they wouldn't rob him after that.
I mean, they will not even take him seriously because he's the mayor of Valentine.
Oh, now that felt like a dig, Pappy. I don't know about you.
Maybe.
Nah. I'm joking, amigo. Orale. Then I
Miss
will have
Rose.
to Thief's Landing. See?
Pardon me?
Have a great day.
What do you mean? Where am I going?
I'm leaving. I gotta go do some work and
All right,
get
young man.
things done.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Appreciate y'all. See you in a little bit, yeah?
Take care.
Y'all be safe.
Well, hello, young lady. I don't think you and I have met. My name is Pappy Goul. What's your name?
Hello, Pappy. Don't you remember
So
we met
we
at
will
the
talk
saloon?
about that, about the cooking
weeks
thing.
ago.
Just see what you can find out, huh?
Now,
Weren't you wearing
Yeah,
purple?
let me have a think.
no, that you might be thinking of someone else because I've never
Oh,
worn
gosh.
purple. Not that I
Well,
remember
gosh,
anyway.
Nice to meet you, Pappy.
What's your name?
Cuddles.
Cuddles. Well, I'm certain we must not have come across. I mean, you
Oh,
have a face
golly,
and a
yeah,
voice
you'd
that I would
remember.
surely have remembered.
Would you like
Cuddle?
to hear a poem?
Oh well, of course.
I'm going to the tailor shop, okay? I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
So you're a poet.
Oh, indeed.
Oh well, I would love to hear a poem.
Well, there once was a girl from Penzance who decided to take just one chance. She let herself go in the lap of her beau, and now all her sisters are in.
That's lovely. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Uh-huh. When the judge, with his wife having sport, proved suddenly 2 inches short, The good woman declined, and the judge had her fined by proving contempt of the court.
Clever.
Mhm.
I
There
like
was
it.
a young man of Cape Horn who wished he'd never been born, and he wouldn't have been if his father had seen that the end of his rubber was torn.
Oh, goodness gracious. I see you do risque poems.
Oh, those were the tame ones.
Those were the tame ones, were they?
Uh-huh.
Well,
She knows some really filthy ones.
well, I mean, maybe you could save those for another time, but I would love to hear more.
Anytime.
All right, now where do you stay, young lady?
Hey, what do you mean?
And do you live around here, or you live down by Thieves Landing as
Oh,
well?
she's a traveler.
Oh, I see. She's a traveler.
She
Well,
travels up and through the county, putting on a show wherever she goes.
kind of like a minstrel.
So she did get a little bit of a job, you know? Yeah,
Oh.
Blackwater.
And what kind of job does she get?
She's helping train the deputies.
Is that right?
It's lots of fun.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, it surely was a pleasure to meet you. I hope to see you again.
Sure, Pappy. You be safe now.
All right, you take care, young lady.
Hello.
Now, there's an interesting character. Her voice reminds me of Minnie Mouse in the best possible way. Yeah, that's
What was your name again?
I like her. I like her a lot. Well, did you find the saloon worker in there, Eduardo?
Oh yes, I talked to her. They aren't looking for any at the moment, but maybe in the future.
All right.
What was your name again, by the way?
My name is Pappy.
Oh yeah, Pappy. I remember.
Mm-hmm. Now
By
what?
the way,
Go ahead.
Howdy, Cuddles. Hello. I have good prices for cigars, so if anyone is like asking, it's actually like I can sell them for like $1 or 1.5 depending on the amount.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'll keep
that's
that in
like-
mind. In fact, there's I just learned about this this doctor who runs the saloon up in Valentine. I was planning on trying to meet him as soon as I could, but next time when I do finally meet him, I'll make sure and let him know I know a fellow who sells cigars at a good price.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, because like usually if you wanna buy them, I mean like buy the tobacco, it costs you more. So that's why I'm selling them in a way because I have like suppliers, no?
Oh, you've got a whole supply chain set up now.
Yes, I mean
Very
I'm working
nice.
on it, but I have a lot of stock, so that's why I'm trying to get good buyers. You know what I mean?
Very good. Good on you, young man.
Oh, thank you. It was very nice to see you, Pappy, again.
You as well, Edward. You take care out there, all right?
Thank you. You too.
See you soon. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Where did Rose go? I want to make sure she was going back to Valentine. Pappy will ride with her, but I don't know where she took off to. Yeah, I'm certain I never met. Oh my God, I've already forgot. What was that? What was that gal's name who was just doing the poetry? I didn't write it down. God damn it! I'm so bad with names. But I'm certain Pappy's never met her before. So how do you meet a character like that in Cuddles? It was Cuddles, yeah.
I told him I didn't appreciate. I told like I told you earlier. Like I said, I told him I didn't appreciate him coming here.
Well, Rose must have headed out of town. Cuddles with a knife on her
Drops
side. Yeah.
and just work.
Something tells me.
Basically, right to the hill.
Have a good day, young
is
lady.
The town limits that we
You
have to keep
too.
keep it to a trot.
Something tells me Cuddles wouldn't think twice about reading you a poem and then shivving you with a knife in your kidney. Just get that feeling. Oh, you know what I wanted to do too, and I don't know where this was. There have been a couple of people that have told Pappy about. Is it corn? No, carrots. There's a carrot farm somewhere. I wonder if it's over here. Just want to see if I could find carrots. Keep a couple in my pocket. That's her name in No Pixel 2? Oh. Yeah, I don't know a whole heck of a lot of No Pixel characters. Let me go and just check and see if I can find where these carrots are. If I can't find them, it's no big deal, but since we're in the neighborhood. Good morning, Lindsay. Here to say hi. Hello. Thanks for jumping in. Something else out here that I had heard about that I wanted to look for as well, and it is failing to remember what that was, but I don't know, we'll have a look, see if there's what's over here at this. Oh wait, in fact, okay, I got some. Was there an herbalist I saw? Is that what the guy? Oh yeah, okay. So I want to go over here anyway because I had a bunch of stuff piling up in my storage that I just need to sell. Oh wait, is this it? Oh, this might be exactly what I was looking for. That's not what I wanted to do. These kind of look like plants, but it doesn't look like they can be picked. Well, hello there.
Hello, darling.
What's these crops that you're picking?
Well, these are done taters, darling. You need to get yourself a spade, but
Oh.
it's real quick, and you hardly even break a sweat. And it's $5 per bag, but it's real quick, and you're gonna make your money real fast.
Is
but the
that
spade
right?
is 20.
Okay. Now someone in passing told me that there might be some wild carrots around here as well. Have you seen any carrots?
Well, that's a really good question. They're all over the place, darling, and they actually do kind of look like these taters
Well,
right
that's
here.
that's what I was thinking. I thought carrots had like a white flower on top.
That they do, almost like nightshades. You got to be careful with that one. That's also around here as well. But it's a taller plant, and it usually they are only singular. They don't like to grow in groups.
All right. Well, I appreciate
They're
that.
all over New Elizabeth.
All right. Well, my name is Pappy. What's your name, young lady?
Well, Mr. Pappy, my name is Charlotte Grace. I do apologize for not introducing
No,
myself.
I was being rude myself. Boy, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte Grace.
And this here down, that's Mr. Bill Bain. I go ahead and I manage the hotel down in Blackwater. You been there recently?
Well, I just came from Blackwater. In fact, I was talking to Miss Doe at the saloon, and I met.
She's sweet, isn't she?
I spent some time last night with Miss May and Granny Sue. We went on a boat ride together last
Oh
evening.
my goodness. Well, then you just got 3 of the best ladies that could ever represent Blackwater.
I'm thinking you are correct.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, and I'll next time I'm in town looking for a hotel room, I'll be sure and stop by and say hi.
All right, that sounds good then. Where do you stay?
Well, most of my time is spent in between Valentine and Saint Denis, in fact.
Well, goodness me. And what do you do if I don't mind you don't mind me asking?
Well, I mean, I'm a retired blacksmith, you see, but nowadays when I need to, make a few bucks or put food on the table, I'll spend some time up at the lumber yard or maybe fish for dinner.
Well, a fisherman. You know that Miss Granny Sue? She's our town senior masturbator.
As she was explaining it for you last night, apparently there's going to be a whole to-do about that, and they're hoping to have a whole bunch of certified masturbators walking around Blackwater soon enough.
That's a fact, sir. And well, next Wednesday, we're also having a fight night, so you should come in. Well, if you want to go ahead and throw one with the scrapping fellows, or if you just want to watch, you're more than welcome to do that as well, too. It's going to be a right good time.
Wednesday night, and where's that going to be located?
Well, that's going to be right in town, but a little bit farther down the road than where the saloon was. There's a cute little spot with some picnic tables. We're probably all going to meet at the saloon and then walk down there together.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I appreciate the information and the invite.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, I hope to see you soon then, dear, and good luck trying to find your carrots.
I guarantee you will. Don't work too hard out here now.
Well, never. All right, darling. I'm going to get
care.
back to it then.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Will the masturbators fight? Who knows? Where's... Oh, this is... The herbalist is at Manzanita's post. Okay. Probably gonna get attacked by a grizzly bear. Alex, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Some of us still have an amateur status. Well, you need to come to Blackwater. Apparently, you could get certified in it. Do these bears have guns? God, I hope not. Wait, does Pappy even have his gun? Pappy has a little pea shooter, but that ain't gonna do shit against Grizzly. I don't think I have enough bullets. I really need to buy a new gun. Where is the herbalist? Just want to get rid of this shit that's in my pocket. Is the herbalist? Hello? Next to my horse, apparently. Okay, so apparently early in the day is also a very good time to come across people. That is awesome. You the herbalist? Here we go. All right, young man, I got a bunch of stuff in my pocket. Take some of that. Take some of that. I don't know, this stuff might be worth something to somebody. I'll take 2 books. You know, maybe since we're out here, maybe we'll take a ride out west, because we haven't gone out to the western part of the map at all since we've been on Prodigy. You know what, just for funsies, why don't we take a ride out to Armadillo and Heaven? Or Prodigy, as Dr. Tim says. Yeah. I catch myself doing that same thing every once in a while. Pappy's likely to get himself robbed riding out west all by himself. We're not carrying much of anything of value, so good about it at all. Ooh, there are wolves out. Shh. I have my bow. Damn it, I don't even have my regular bow on me. We've seen Tim a couple of times on the server. We bumped into him one morning in Valentine with Bill, and then he was on that hike that Pappy went on with Phyllis and Isabella and Sammy and all those folks the other day. So Pappy had a chance to talk with Tim for a little while that night. Well, it doesn't look like... Oh, somebody. Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Well, hello. Doesn't look like there's too many people in town tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, it seems like I'm the only person out here.
Oh, is that right? Do you spend a lot of time out here?
Say that again?
Do you spend a lot of time out in these parts?
Actually, it's the first time I've been out here.
Is that right? Me too. I normally spend all my time out toward Valentine and St. Denis, but I was out in Blackwater and decided to take a little ride further west to see if anybody was out and about. My name is Pappy. What's your name?
It don't seem like no one's out here, but it's good hunting. That's what I've been doing for the past half an hour. So.
Oh, now what you hunting for out here? What
say that again?
What kind of animals
My
are you
ears
getting?
are kind of
Oh,
stuffy. I don't know why.
well, it might be my voice. Now, what you hunting for out here? You getting deer and stuff?
Oh yeah, pretty much them. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they look like pronghorn. You know how like
Oh,
Blackwater, pronghorn sell for like 80 cents. It ain't nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the pronghorn here, they sell for like $2, almost $3.
You must be kidding.
Yeah, I done shot a big old hawk-looking bird. It might have been an eagle or something because it was all shiny and golden like them textbook pictures. It sold for $2.99. I've never sold a bird that much.
Isn't that something? Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
This area is pretty good for hunting if you like hunting.
yeah, I suppose. Well, I don't mean to be rude. My name is Pappy, young lady. What is your name?
Oh, nice to meet you, Pappy. Actually, I know another Pappy who's like the governor of Valentine.
Yeah, in fact,
my
yeah.
name's Sam Rye.
Well, hello, Sam. In fact, I was just with Mayor Pappy not that long ago. He and I rode into Blackwater together from Valentine, but then he had to go his separate ways.
Oh, I see. So you got Pappy and Pappy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he's, the funny thing is, we're both being old. We both primarily wear white. I get a feeling we're going to get
Yeah, that's
confused a
true.
lot. But that's all right.
Yeah, we got like a skinny Pappy and then a more toned Pappy.
Now, hold on a second. You getting ready to call me chunky?
No, I said toned. Like you actually got muscle. You got
sure. Nice try. Nice try. No offense taken. All right, young lady.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
All right. Well, yep. All right.
I mean, I'm a little chubby myself. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
You know, the elderly in Valentine have a list of, naughty young men and women. So I think I might have to add your name to that list. Mm-hmm.
Wait, the list? What kind of list?
It's the list of young men and young ladies who are on the naughty list.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. How do you spell your name again? Let me just write that down here. Oh, well. Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully, give me suggestions about all them animals and stuff. You won't put me on no.
Well,
list.
you raise a good point. In fact, we're gonna let that chubby comment slide this time. Well, how about that? All right. Well, I'll let you get to it, young lady. It was a pleasure to meet you.
It's been a pleasure to meet you too.
All right.
I appreciate just chat. It was very quiet for like half an hour, at least an hour. I only saw like 2 people ride by and they didn't even say nothing. Not even a
Isn't
single
that
one
right?
said howdy. No,
Well-
them people in the West, they're lone wolves, I guess.
Well, sometimes I try to say hi to as many people as I can, but sometimes it turns out where I say hi to the wrong person and I get myself in trouble.
Oh shit. See, I've been lucky. I haven't said hi to the wrong person yet. I've come across somebody who looked like they was gonna rob me, and I was like, "Howdy, hope you're having a good day," and they kind of like hesitated.
Well, that's all right.
So,
Regardless,
yeah.
I think the best policy is just kill them with kindness, regardless.
Exactly.
All right.
That's
Well,
all
you
can
be
do,
safe
right?
out there,
Just be
okay?
kind.
Exactly.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
The sun's going down, so there might be wolves about.
Yeah, I'll keep
wolves
my
right
eyes
near
peeled.
The exit from here. Yeah.
All right. You take care now. Hope to see you again
Stay safe.
sometime.
Talk to you later.
Celtic Valkyrie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just out on a little exploration mission, just Pappy hasn't seen Armadillo yet on the server, so head back toward Blackwater. I might do a loop through, maybe we'll do a loop through Rhodes and St. Denis, see if anybody's around, and then it'll be getting close to when I need to go take care of some chores around the house. Dr. Tem works overtime on Moreg's campaign. The campaign for sheriff, she's got him looped into the sheriff's campaign. Very nice. Pappy and Tem did talk about, Tem had asked Pappy a little bit about, you know, Morag wanting to become a sheriff that night that we were on the hike. And Pappy told him that, you know, of course he would support her, but he's not convinced that that's the best move for her. We're definitely running into wolves out here. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out while we ride around town. I see everybody out there. Hope everybody's having a good day. And we've had a chance to ride around and chit chat with several folks already. I don't know if we'll actually do any fishing today. It's good to know that, like, even logging on this early in the day, that you can come across some people to chit chat with. I really like that, because quite honestly, like later in the week, like today and tomorrow and even on Saturday, I love logging into the server like early in the mornings, you know, even if I just end up doing grindy stuff or whatever, but this is the time of day where I really like being online as well. Just stopping to make sure we have a full canteen since we're here. I'm also wondering if at some point they're planning on adjusting how quickly the food and drink meter decreases, because one of the things that I've noticed these last couple of weeks while I've been playing is you don't really have to eat and drink a lot to get by, which is fine, but I mean, a big part of RP, especially in Red Dead, is like saloon type RP, and if folks don't have to eat very often, then I would think that would probably minimize a little bit some of that type of RP. There doesn't seem to be a lot of saloon RP from. I mean, there's a little bit. Like we've RP'd a little bit over at the Bastille, and also the hole in the wall, which is the old Doyle's Tavern. We bumped into somebody over there that works there and had, spent some time in there. But yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot. And in fact, when we were just talking to Miss Doe here in Blackwater, that's probably the longest conversation Pappy has had in a saloon on Prodigy altogether. I played around 8 hours, only bought food once, and still right, exactly. And the thing too is like, I mean, Pappy made a boatload of pocket bacon. I'm just gonna adjust my microphone. So like I have, based on how quickly you need food, like I have enough pocket bacon to last me months. Last minute, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Where are we? Oh, we're going along. We don't have to go around. Frontier Saloon. Yeah, there was a lot of RP on that, but again, I mean, part of the difference was like you were always having to think about, eating and drinking and which, there's always a fine balance, right? Because you don't want to have to do it so much where it becomes like a total pain in the ass where you're, where all you're doing is like looking for something to eat and drink, but still you want there should be like a balance where it's kind of on your mind and drawing you to the saloon or to places that sell food. We're going to ride over toward Rhodes. Speaking of saloons, we're going to ride over toward Rhodes and check in and see if our friend Jimmy is at the saloon over there and see how business is going. Jimmy is the guy that owns the saloon in Rhodes, and they were supposed to have a grand opening this past Sunday, and Pappy, I don't think Pappy has seen him at all since then, so we'll see if those boys are around. What's this sign say? Oh, see. Private, no trespassing. Oh, somebody maybe owns that camp, I guess. It was ridiculous when new players were constantly having to buy bread and water. Yeah, well, and that that might be an example of too much on on the side of where you're always having to worry about having food. Where this one, it's like you hardly have to worry at all. So somewhere in between, there's a balance there. More constantly asking for food in the front or yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, so oh, my screen went blank for a second there. So yeah, not only was Pappy concerned about keeping himself fed, he always tried to make sure he had enough food because God forbid Morag ever had food in her own pocket. stealing the canteen was the worst. Yeah, I mean, I remember there was a time where it always seemed like, you know, if you didn't stay on top of keeping your canteen filled, I mean, you were gonna run out of water quick. Oh yeah, I remember the flasks as well. And the canteen, when the canteen was first a thing, I mean that was huge, right? Everybody was looking for one of those things. People were price gouging like crazy. It was pretty good. It was a big money maker, but the blacksmiths dried up. True, Pappy and Julio and Carver, we made a killing on canteens, and we used to always sell them at a reasonable price. But I mean, we made a killing on them. Yeah, they were more expensive at the beginning because Pappy and Julio at the time, Julio had met a fella that had the recipe for it, and Julio had asked Pappy, if they should go on, if they should go in and, together and buy the recipe. So Pappy's like, well, of course we need to know how to make the canteens, and we made our money back so fast on that recipe that we might have even overpaid for that recipe, but we made it back so fast. And just the RP that we got from it, because everybody would always come into town looking for in Desalem looking for the blacksmiths. So I mean, it was well worth it. Oh, my horse kicked the deer. Now I'm not gonna get a... Probably just damaged the pelt. The economy drives the RP? Absolutely. Machetes too. Yeah, we made a lot of machetes. Oh, and my horse... My horse didn't bolt. Where did that carcass go? Since we're this close to roads, we might as well just sell that carcass too. Leah's revenge, exactly. Just, I mean, look at the RP that one gift, that one machete that Pappy made. Look at the RP that was generated just using that one thing, that simple thing. But I mean, there was a lot of good stuff, a lot of interesting moments that came from that machete. And honestly, I wish I had kind of more time and patience to figure out how to make some of that stuff, because I know there's all of that, or most of it anyway. You're gonna be able to make it on this server if it's not already possible. But like, I don't have the patience to try to figure out how to make all that stuff. Although, man, I'll tell you what, if there was anything that I would be interested in learning how to make is my suspicion when it comes to the horse carriages, my suspicion is there's, you know, people are going to figure out how to make them, because we played on a server before where the carriages were actually constructed by the blacksmiths, and my suspicion is it's going to be similar on this server, where anybody who knows, you know, who knows the recipe to be able to make all the parts are going to be able to make carriages. Pappy knowing how to build carriages and then kind of being like a carriage seller, that would be something I could get into, I think. But again, I mean, that would also require having the patience to, you know, to learn or to buy all that stuff that you need, and I really don't have it. Pappy Inventor, yeah, I mean, there was probably a time where I would have put that, you know, that kind of effort into learning how to make stuff, but I don't know, I don't find as much fun in that type of thing now as I would have, say, like a year and a half ago. Well, let's see if any of the boys are around the saloon. Doesn't look like it. Pappy usually sees them. Oh, wait. Well, howdy, folks.
Howdy there.
How you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
You don't happen to work at the saloon here, do you?
No, I don't. I'm not from around here.
Oh, I see. What parts are y'all from?
Out west.
Oh, out
from
west.
Rhodes. Or I mean, sorry, not Rhodes. Blackwater.
Oh, you're from
We're in
Blackwater.
Rhodes.
Oh, I was just down in Blackwater a little while ago. My name is Pappy. What's your name?
My name's Noah.
Noah.
Noah Campbell.
Noah
and this
Campbell.
is my wife, Emma.
Noah and Emma. Well, it's very lovely to meet you both.
It was lovely to meet you as well. And you said your name was Pappy?
Yes, sir. Pappy Goul.
Pappy Goul. Nice to meet you. Were you hungry or something? Is that why you were looking to get
No,
in the
you know,
saloon?
the young fella that owns this place, he had a grand opening for it on Sunday. His name is Jimmy, and I was just stopping by to see if I could find him and chit-chat and see how things went Sunday evening for him.
Yeah, I met him and the lady that works here too. Is that his wife or girlfriend? Or are they just friends?
I don't know if Jimmy is married or not. To be honest, I just met Jimmy and a couple other young men that hang around here and work for him, I guess.
Yeah, I met them too a couple days before they were grand opening. They had told me about it, but fortunately I was unable to make it.
Well, I'll let you all get back to it. You just out in this area doing some hunting and gathering, or what you got going on?
We're just rolling up some cigars.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were just over in the tobacco fields.
You a smoker?
Well, you know, in fact, I don't smoke cigarettes. They make me cough a bit, but I do enjoy a cigar every now and again. But a young fella that I had met up by one of the lumber yards, he had taught me how to make cigars one day. So anytime I get the hankering, I'll just make one myself.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Now, do you, you sell those cigars that y'all make?
No, not really. This is the first time we made them.
Oh, I see. All right. Were you able to figure it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
Did you get quite a lot of them, honey? Or how many did you make?
More than enough.
Yeah, I
Give
think it
this
takes
gentleman here a
like
couple of them.
takes like 3 leaves to make one. Huh? Oh well, that's very nice. So yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
3 leaves and then the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Then
I
the
guess I'm
paper
gonna
right
light
underneath.
one up.
Well, go right ahead. I mean, you went through all that trouble to make it. You might as well enjoy it yourself.
Yeah, true that. So, you
thank
usually
you very
from
much.
around here, Pappy?
Well, I spend a lot of time going between Valentine and Saint Denis, but I pass through here quite a bit. But yeah, I've recently met several wonderful folks from the Blackwater area, and I can see myself starting to spend more time over there, to be honest.
Yeah, I do enjoy the
Blackwater's
company there. I would
nice.
say even further west, the people there have been just amazing. But I don't like the weather there. I don't really like the scenery, so I didn't want to make
Yeah,
any
out in
roots
Armadillo.
there.
Yeah.
That was your
Oh my
comment?
God. Oh, I'm so sorry, young lady. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. My goodness gracious. That I'm so
That's all right,
sorry.
as long as she can get one back, right?
Yeah, go. Yeah, I got one coming. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
It's lick for lick around
Yeah,
here.
come on. Are
ahead.
you sure? Are you sure? All right, let me step away.
She's
oh my
just too
God,
nice.
I hate when I do. No,
All right,
yeah, I
well,
would have. Well,
it was a pleasure to meet you.
you as well. But yeah, I understand what you were saying about Armadillo. You know, you get too far west, and all of a sudden it just becomes a big dust storm. And who wants to live out there
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and the thunder out there and lightning is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh, I had never experienced a storm that the one we were in just the other day. The lightning coming down, it struck one of the buildings. I was terrified.
Goodness gracious. Well, you got to be careful, that's for sure. All right, well, I'll let you two back in. I am so sorry I accidentally hit you. I can't forgive myself for that. But
Truly.
Oh, it happens to the best of us.
all right, well, you all be safe out there. It's a pleasure to meet you. Maybe I'll bump into you again sometime.
Yeah, most definitely. Have a good one now. What a nice guy.
I hate when I accidentally hit people. It kills me. Good morning, Pinkie Pie. Cute couple. Yeah, they seem like real nice folks. Oh my God. That is the worst. It's so embarrassing. I don't mind as much if I do it to just some guy out there, but when Pappy hauls off and cracks some young lady across the face, it's mortifying. All right, so we'll do a loop around Saint Denis, see if anything interesting is going on there, and then Pappy will head back up to Valentine, and that's probably where we'll we'll call it a day there. But I'm real happy that we logged in this morning. We got a chance to meet some really cool characters, some nice folks out there early in the day, and that's what I was hoping we would have a chance to do that today. Get to start meeting some new characters out there somewhere. And do Pappy and Morag live in Valentine right now? No, Morag spends most of her time here in Saint Denis, and then Pappy spends a lot of time in Saint Denis too. But usually if I'm not the stuff that I do, like the grindy side of things, I mostly do it in the Valentine area. So that's why Pappy always kind of says he kind of works up close to Valentine. But I would say they, if they were going to call anywhere where they live, it'd be more Saint Denis at the moment. Did you catch Indoor and his mom on live cam? Yeah. So the other night before I logged into the game, I was watching Indoor's stream for a little while, and then shortly before they had logged in, so his mom could do some RP. I had also logged into the game, and then got a chance to RP with his mom for a little bit. Pappy had woken up in Valentine, and he was checking his telegrams in Valentine, and then she comes walking in. I had no idea. I mean, obviously I knew she was going to be, jumping in the server, but I didn't know they were planning on spawning into Valentine. So it kind of worked out pretty nicely, because I was going to kind of ride around and, head down towards Saint Denis and, and see what I could find. But it worked out very nicely that she stumbled into the post office looking for a ride to Saint Denis when Pappy was there checking his telegrams. Well, it doesn't look like there is a soul to be found. Her berating Miguel. I know, right? She was giving Miguel the business. All right, then. Give us a sing-song. He's always a good sport about it. I'm glad he found us too while we were walking around by the mansion. That was a real nice surprise as well. Wait, that's the NPC. Howdy. I'm pretty sure that was an NPC, but he looks like he's been through it. So it looks like this time of day, maybe the focus is more on the Valentine Blackwater side, which kind of lines up with exactly what the other Pappy was telling us, that a lot of folks are in Blackwater this time of day. So that's good to know, because there ain't anybody. I mean, other than those two folks by the workbench, we haven't seen anybody else on this side of the map as far as roads or Saint Denis is concerned anyhow. Alright, so we'll ride back to Valentine. We'll take our time, maybe grab it, maybe do a little bit of hunting since we're on our way back there anyhow. And the locals are kind of on it. Yeah, we haven't gotten into any shootouts with them yet, but that is one thing that happened the other night when Pappy was riding around with Mary. Mary ended up getting into a fight with one of the locals at the saloon, but I didn't see what started it, but something tells me she probably took the first swing. Van Horn is always messy. I mean, those locals in Van Horn, I don't care what server you're on, those sons of bitches are pulling out guns real fast. Thank you very much for the follow, QED Kid. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you for the follow nonetheless. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Rusty pissed off one in Van Horn and about 4 chased him out of town shooting. Did you guys remember a couple of weeks ago? I think it was like the first couple of days that the server was open. We were working over by the stable in Saint Denis, and somebody had pissed off the locals, and the next thing you know, here come at least 10 of them trying to chase down, who the hell was it that did this? Somebody pissed off a local. Next thing you know, you had you had an entire mob that was chasing them down, trying to get them. Seems like if you walk by a local in Van Horn and accidentally bust shoulders, yep, that's exactly right. They come out guns a-blazing. Good morning, Ritz. Thanks for jumping in. Doesn't someone from Goul or the Frontier on this server? I have no idea what their background is. Where they've been, if they're more of a GTA, I don't know. Yeah, I know Ravage is definitely he's either the owner or one of the, he's like kind of like the lead of the project anyway, if he doesn't in fact own it, but yeah, he's in my mind, I guess I equate him with kind of like the number one, the number one guy on the server. But we haven't had a chance yet to RP with the Marshal. I'm sure it's just a matter of time, but the very brief clips and stuff that I've seen him RPing, I'm really looking forward to when that opportunity presents itself. Because his character is really, really cool. So yeah, if the opportunity ever presents itself, I'm looking forward to meeting the Marshal there. And it's just a matter of time, I reckon. He reminds me of Maverick in the... Yeah, Toof, you're right. I totally see that. But again, like how the little bit that I have seen, like for example, the other day, day before yesterday, I think it was, when Isabella got busted or something, like Isabella's punishment was she had to she had to follow around Bill as like his assistant or his maid or something for a period of time. I mean, that's the kind of goofy stuff the law RP, you know, just that kind of creativity that I think people they like to participate in that, and folks like to watch it too, right? Because it's not like, you know, it's none of it's like serious stuff, you know, there's still consequences or whatever, but it's that kind of creativity is exactly what, you know, what makes things fun and interesting. And Isabella just sows the seeds of chaos. Yep. That night, the other night when Pappy was on a hike with Isabella and Phyllis and Hattie and Tim, Isabella was totally trying to get Pappy to join the dark side. All right, everybody. Well, Pappy's going to put away his horse there. We're going to call it a day there. Thank you so much to everyone for hanging out with me this morning. Wow, we've been streaming for almost 4 hours, and that 4 hours flew by. I appreciate everybody being here, hanging out. Thank you so much for the follows and the subs. You guys are all amazing. For those that are new, I hope you decide to come back and spend some time, and we'll see you again very soon. You know, I'm gonna have a quick look and see if there's anybody that I can raid. Give me 1 second. Let me see who's out there. We have, let's see. Oh, there's a boatload of people. Let's see. I don't know any of these characters yet that are streaming, so you know, let's just pick one. We'll roll the dice and spend some time with somebody out here that I haven't come across yet. Let's see, this is somebody playing someone called the Toot. Well, that sounds interesting. All right, let me. There. Joe Main. All right, we're gonna raid a fella by the name of Joe Main. Sorry it's taking so long, but I don't know a whole lot of these folks out here yet, so let's hang out for just a second with me, and we can. Well, it looks like he's got 1 viewer at the moment too, so let's that'll be fun. Find him. All right, everybody. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll see you soon. Let's go hang out with this Joe Main character for a little bit and see what he's about. I'll see everybody soon. Take care.